What the fuck is up, YouTube? What the fuck is up, YouTube? Fucking cool. Seems like my Twitch chat is working optimally. Let's freaking go! Third stream of the week. Freaking bonger stream, you guys. Happy birthday, Swaganometry. I know it's your birthday, man. I just want to say freaking congratulations. Have a bonger for me. Have a bonger on the house, man. Lots of support. Thank you, Hollow Thieves. Thank you, Fettuccine Alfredo. Welcome, I-69 Grizzly Bears. Great to have you in the chat. Birthday on the 1st. Wait, whose birthday is on the 1st? Gabe's? Gavin Newell? Welcome, Truzy Woozy. This is your first time chatting? Welcome to the gang. There's only 15 of us in here, so we can say whatever the kind of piss we want. We can talk about all sorts of things that will get us banned from Twitch. Hardcore. Like, I could say, boobies. I could say, gooch. I could say, gring grong. Welcome, Family Guy XY. Welcome, Mother of Bugs. That's a cool name. Mother of Bugs. Man, it's so cool to see first-time chatters. A slice of kiwi. Because I don't know, I just feel like this alert is only going out to so many people. And Rocky? How cool. How many bugs have you mothered? Welcome, chat. We are going to be playing World of Warcraft today with me and my wife, Anissa Jumha. Oh, guys, I think I'm gonna tweet out a picture of me eating a Pride cookie, because Anissa sent me some pictures of me eating a big Pride cookie. But I want you guys to tell me which one I should tweet out. You have to see all of them first. This is, come on, focus. That is number 1. That is number 2. And that is number 3. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? 1, I'm kind of eating it. 2, I'm being like a little sneaky, like I don't want to be seen eating a Pride cookie. And number 3, I'm just fucking smiling and enjoying life. Yeah, 2 was a little sneaky. But 3, I'm seeing a lot of 3. Okay, 3, sweet. 3, I'm just smiling. Happy as a clam. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to be boily pop. I'm not going to be creating a poll. This is just casual, you know? All right, 3 it is. Anissa fucking, like, edited all of them for me. Like a fucking sweet-ass, sweet, beautiful wife would. I wouldn't say should. Should's a little aggressive. Boily pop. Yeah, we're going boily pop. How should I... I'm just going to tweet it with the caption boily pop. But I don't know what the fuck that... I feel like most people aren't going to know what the hell that even means. Boily pop. Please tweet Leafy could never. Okay, so I was gonna tweet. I want to hear what you guys think. I was gonna tweet Leafy could never with me eating the Pride cookie, but I kind of feel like It's just maybe like I kind of just want to ignore his existence. Yes, do that. Do it. Yes, do it. Um, yeah, I also think it would just bring assholes. I just want. I think it says more if I don't roll around in shit. You know what I mean? Whoa, Ecomp. Welcome, Ecomp. Good to see you, man. You don't want to stir the top pot. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it just feels like a good time. Maybe just Happy Pride Month, my girly pops. Okay. Happy Pride Month, comma, girly pops. Is that okay? I'm so familiar with the terminology. Maybe I just learned what sapphic meant. Oh yeah, and that's accurate. I just learned what the word, or I just learned what. Wait, how the fuck do you spell that? I want to spell it like with a PH, but you don't. Oh, sapphic. Oh, you do. Yeah. That's a weird word to spell. Sapphic. Sapphic violence. I just learned what sapphic means. Okay, I'm tweeting it. Dude, do you guys get this on your Twitter? I have a fucking ascending tweet circle. And it has to fill up all the way before it sends the tweet out into the universe. Is that not whack? It feels like I'm in like a different what do you call it? Reality. Nice. I just learned what sapphic means. That's to be able to undo or cancel before it sends. Yeah, I get that. I guess it's a feature, but it feels kind of wild. I understand that a lot of people just like impulsively like, oh, I'm going to tweet some shit out. I'm going to do the thing. And then like typically while you're like sending your impulsive tweet, that is when you realize like, oh fuck, I did this wrong. I misspelled something or I did whatever. So I do see how it could be useful for some people, but I don't think that is an every person type of thing. What else do I have to say? Learned what sapphic means. My ass itches. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Bushy Flames. I'm cute. I'm fucking boily popping that pic. All right, I'm gonna call me wife. Where is me wife?
I'm eating a salad.
Boily pop. When boily pop meets girly pop, it's so cute.
Aw, no, I'm not girly pop. I'm boily pop.
I'm girly pop.
You're more girly. I'm boily pop. I'm nasty as fuck. I don't
Yeah.
look cute ever.
You're
I mean,
manly pop.
yeah, I look a little bit more like I don't know. Ian found out, like, I think we were on vacation that I really attract specifically bisexual women. They really feel,
Man, the bisexual women
yeah.
can't get enough of her.
Mm-hmm. I make a
And
lot of friends, like
I
servers and baristas.
I I don't mind it. I'm not afraid that that my girly pop is going to be taken away by bisexual boily pop. But I do I do feel like the vibe a lot of the times is like do not feel safe or comfortable around any kind of men.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm like your partner, it does feel like it would be nicer if he wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be much nicer if he wasn't around. And it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable the fact that I'm always standing around like a fucking chungus. Like, are you done talking to my wife yet? We're going to go home and watch 90 Day Fiance.
My best friend at the cafe that we go to, um, she's like the most bisexual woman you've ever met. She was wearing like full like pink, purple, blue like eyeshadow and like full like she was like full in it, and I fucking love her. But it's so funny because yeah, she's like very. I mean, I don't. It's so funny. One of the times we were talking, she's like, "I don't really like men," and then she like looked at Ian. She's like, "No offense," and Ian's like, "Hey, I'm just alive." So bad for you. Um, but yeah, I'm a little bit more scraggly pop, I think.
uh,
You know,
yeah.
butchly pop. True, because I don't know.
I'm afraid that now that I put out that tweet of me eating a pride cookie, people are gonna start tweeting at me. Yeah, but actually, what are you doing to actually support the pride community or the LGBT plus community?
You
Like,
just say
it's this isn't a first step. This is like the equivalent of what Target's doing.
this is rainbow capitalism.
This is rainbow capitalism. You eating the pride cookie.
um, our cafe that we go to all the time that is like literally the fucking gayest cafe in all of Seattle, which I really fucking like. They were bringing out a confetti cake before we left. We were like, "Well, we gotta go stream," and they're like, "What? We're bringing out the confetti cake." We saw a picture of it though. It looks sick. Should say if somebody says that, say, "These nuts."
Sorry, I just need to respond to someone in chat because they're having an audio issue. They're like, my audio's messed up, and I cannot hear anything. Oh, right. I'm in the game now, by the way, guys.
Oh, I'm eating a salad still.
Girly
Have
pop,
you eaten
girly
your
pop.
sandwich?
No. Oh, by the way, guys. Here, I'll switch it back right quick because I got something important to show y'all. Italian pretzel grinder. Italian pretzel grinder.
Ian bought that actually for Dane, because Dane had never heard of a pretzel bun before, but Ian decided he's hungry. So now
$10 Italian pretzel grinder. Italian pretzel grinder. Yeah, it's probably a bit rich.
Yo, I love that sando from PCC.
We're going to try it out. I've never had it.
We have a local.
They could have just read what it says and just said, I love that sandwich from Reed's logo, PCC.
Oh, true. Okay. I'm gullible.
It's a little bit fucking old and wrinkly, but I mean,
Old and wrinkly.
yeah, it's Yeah, $10 for a sandwich. Um, yeah, we live in an area where, like, if you're living within like the city of Seattle, it's probably gonna be quite expensive. We also have sales tax and shit, which hurts even more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then we also go to like this fucking organic marketplace, which
Yeah.
adds another extra dollar or two to it.
We're
So
fucking.
it is
You know,
kind of premium.
some people spend their money on Gucci. We spend our money on food that doesn't make Ian shit his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Because he will shit his pants. I've never seen somebody have worse bowels than him, and it seems like the only time he's not shitting himself is when we're eating from like these fucking holistic markets.
Thank you, Sloppy Ghoul. Oh, for 6 months in advance. Whoa. I guess I gotta
like
keep
that dance.
keep it going on.
You should do that dance every time somebody.
I like to switch it up.
It's like the evil wizard dance.
There's no Dane in the office today, but I have a feeling sometime during the stream we're gonna see a wild Dane appear. No problem, man. Been a fan for years, bro. I gotta. Hell yeah. Thank you, Sloppy Ghoul. But yeah, we are going to figure out to answer your question now that maybe you can. Sounds like you can hear. We're going to figure out a way for people to watch Creator Clash 2. I just think I want to, if we end up maybe, putting on YouTube or something like that, I think I just want to post a few more videos, or maybe one more video before that, because I think a lot of people have been used to like too much boxing content on my channel. I want to let them know, like, hey, this is a safe space. You'll get regular content, but let me put this out as well.
Yeah.
Hey, can't scap.
It's man.
I've invited you.
Okay. Beep boop boop ba da bop. Beep boop ba da bop.
New England, it's called a grinder too. I've actually never fucking, growing up in California, I've never heard I feel like I've only ever called it a sub. There was like a kid from New York or somewhere who called it a hoagie a few times.
Yeah. I've heard hoagie.
Yeah.
I've never heard grinder ever.
Yeah. Hoagie, grinder. All of that shit sounds so American. I wish we named things like, I wish we were a little bit more bold in naming things.
Like
us Americans, yeah. Like, I wish we didn't name ants on a log. I wish it was called like a singular thing, like bazingas.
Well, okay. To be fair, Americans do that. I would say that they do that the most. There's a lot of like Italian and other dishes that, when you translate them, it is like ants on a log or like eggs in purgatory.
Oh,
like,
right. I guess you're right.
Piglets wrapped in blankets.
Oh, a grinder's a sandwich you put in the oven. I didn't know. I didn't swag. I didn't mean to say bazingas. That was really stupid of me. I'm sorry. I'll spend the rest of this stream like fucking repenting.
Huh? What's wrong with Big Bang Theory?
Well, it was more like that it was just uncreative. I was trying to come up with an original word, and instead I just said a catchphrase from a show that I don't like.
Monologue is very cute. Very girly pop.
Very girly pop.
Whoa! Look at this freaking guy!
I know.
Holy crap. You look extra cool, my friend.
Very cool, my dude. How'd you get that freaking big-ass kitty catch? Next time we play this game, we definitely need to play Night Elf.
I wish people named their kids more like other countries, like in Arabic-speaking countries. Their names are mostly words like water, love, etc. My name means good companion in Arabic. Um, and then my older sister's name is Faith, and my older brother's name is Muhammad, and then my younger uh, brother's name is Rare. Nader means rare in Arabic, which I think is
Uh, I also think that's cool. Thank you, Just Another Meme Boys. I appreciate you for saying that. Also, Salk76 tipped $9 and said, Ian, why did you move away from Max Mofo? I'm actually curious if you genuinely think that like Max and I like live next door to each other or something, because I think a lot of people have that perception that like we lived. I basically speak a different language than Max. I'm on another fucking continent. Like I just went over and visited him for a couple months. Well, I guess not a couple months, like 1 month, and then a couple years apart from that, visited him for like a week. So we never lived near each other. It's always been like quite a chore to collaborate.
your guys' relationship was hard and fast. It was like a burning it was a burning bright type of relationship.
Yeah, burning hella bright.
You guys are obviously still friends, but it's not you just got a lot done in a short period of time.
Yes. I was gonna say, I am gonna be visiting Max though this year, so we'll probably make some videos or do something together. So you can look forward to that. But thank you for your donation, Sulk. What the hell? Sulk put in there a smiley face with a bunch of fucking nose lines. I don't know what that means.
It means that it's very dubious, like
Oh, okay.
like, you know what I mean? Like, think about a cartoon when that sound effect happens,
Right.
and there's like a real long like.
Yeah. I'm with you. I thought it was like a Pinocchio thing, like you're lying.
Well, it's like cheeky, like a
Cheeky.
cheeky.
Okay, I'll take that. Now
That's how
everyone wants to give that cheeky face. All right, we'll make that an emote, a real long smiley face thing, so you guys can put that in there in the chat when you think I'm capping.
When I posted that diner photo of you this morning, someone requested that we make that a emote.
I was just
And I
fucking
agree.
sitting there though.
No, you were looking dubious. You were looking kind of cheeky.
No,
in
we
it.
can only have so many cheeky images.
Well, it's a realistic cheeky though.
Just
like
making that the emote straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a fucking illustration of that.
Yeah, I'm working on the emotes.
Okay.
I'll get on that. I have my iPad here. I just need to.
Wicked. That is very wicked. Yeah, we do need more emotes.
Emotes. Man, I ate too many garbanzo beans.
Man. All too true. All too common of an issue.
I'm glad you're bringing this to light so more people can talk about this issue.
Oh.
Illuminate.
I've attracted an axe thrower. Actually, you've attracted it. Come down here.
Yeah. Can I get him?
Yeah, we can get him.
For rap. I'm starting to feel an inkling of an itch.
Karappa the Rappa.
You want to know how out of control my photo of my back got?
Oh my god. It's actually insane that got as much like traction as it did.
My friend who's a nurse who's like not at all in the scene at all, but is in like the music scene, it's being shared around like the fucking like music scene, like new metal like music scene. So You know how bad that feels? I don't fucking want that many people to know my back exists. What the hell?
No, it's fucking cool. It's like, I don't know, as bad as it feels to have people like commenting on your shit, it's like that is, I don't know. You can't even pay for that level of like attention. Like
Yeah.
an ad on Twitter would never result in that.
The
Like you
ads
could,
on Twitter are quaking.
yeah, they really are.
They did say my friend she did say like if it makes you feel any better, anybody who matters thinks it's like hard as fuck. I was like, well, kind of, but it's just I think it's more. I know this sounds really weird because I'm online, obviously, but what I think your brain like prepares you for how many people are going to like see it. Like I was like 200 people are gonna like this. So then when it kind of like goes out of that, you're like, what the hell? I didn't. This wasn't my intention. Now so many people have seen my fucking. I'm like in that picture too. I'm like specifically flaring my lats out and like tucking my ass in. Like I'm trying to like make it look as flat as possible. I'm like I don't want people looking at this shit. I just want my like people who were curious about the journey to see it.
Yeah.
The hell?
Yeah, it's like people coming across that photo of like a person just sharing the hell that they went through, the 6 hours of hell,
Yeah.
to
Wow.
show just like the the outcome, part 1 of 4.
Yeah.
And a lot of their takeaways is basically like, it's not very hot. It's like, what?
Hot.
Nobody asked.
No, not hot. The hell?
Yeah. Yeah, that is one of the more frustrating things is like people completely misconstruing the like point of a post.
Yeah. Like I wasn't trying to look hot. Okay. I would have definitely lowered the angle of the camera and popped my frickin' my
Bussy.
my bussy out.
You're hesitating to say bussy.
I know, well, because it's technically a boy pussy. I don't know.
Right, it's not accurate.
It's not accurate, but it was funny. It sounded funny, so I wanted to.
Yeah. Well, I always, for some reason, I interpret bussy as like butthole pussy. Yeah, butt pussy.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
No new updates on the squirrel decks, but we're fitting to add to it on our way back to Canada next week.
We are kind of on one today. I don't know why. I think we're really giddy. I was giddy in the living room before.
I think it's that fucking pride cookie I ate.
I think so. Yeah, true. The barista came up to us and was like, "Do you feel more gay now? It's supposed to make you feel more gay." I think it worked.
That shit works.
Hold on, I gotta take my headset off because I'm taking my sweater off.
I'm in combat with something. Okay, apparently it was that.
Oh, maybe it's the red dye 7.
40.
40.
Yeah, it could be.
Am I supposed to click this again?
Yeah. We're going to get 3 of these in total. We've gotten 2 so far.
I cannot believe, speaking of carbon monoxide, I cannot believe that bougie, high, like, cost resorts have not killed 1, but 2 different parties staying at resorts with carbon monoxide poisoning. And the most recent one, it was like a Hyatt or something, like a resort. It was like fucking $700 for a room, and they actually shut off the carbon monoxide alerts, like alarms, because customers were complaining about the noise. And so they just were like, well, we'll shut them off. And then...
Man, that's me if I was running a hotel.
I hope not.
Yeah.
You can buy a portable carbon monoxide detector that you can travel with that's actually, I think, pretty affordable if that is something that you are concerned about. They do be annoying, though. True. Actually, that reminds me, and I took out the batteries in the fire alarm.
Okay, that's fine. It was beeping. I do remember that. I know, Han. That's like my backup because I was afraid that this that the DSLR that I'm doing it from, streaming from, was gonna shut off. So we have this here in case of emergency.
The carbon monoxide alarm was giving me a headache, so I turned it off.
Fair. I have a question. Does anyone in chat like work at a scrap yard or like a mining facility, or have access to an XRF spectrometer? Serious responses only, please. Or maybe your dad works at a place that would have an XRF spectrometer. But I'd like to meet up and get my hands on one.
And meet in person.
So
We'll give hugs.
we'll give hugs. We'll
Give hugs.
pay an amount of money if needed as well.
What the heck? I just farmed some troll sweat off of this guy.
Oh, true. Yeah, that is something that happens.
What the?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Ew.
Ooh. Alright, let's kill this one.
Town sus.
You can rent them out. I know I can rent them out, but... Oh, shit, that's a lot of
What
boys.
the-
Don't attack any of them. Don't attack any of them. They will all path back. These are not our property.
Yeah, true.
Leave
I'm
them
hiding behind this
leave them
tree.
be.
I'm hiding behind
I'll kill this one over here, though. Yeah, I know you can rent them, but I was fixing to rent one, but it's like the website I was going to rent them off got rid of their daily rentals. It was going to be like $200 or $300 a day, and I was only going to do it for one day, so it'd be like $200 down. But they told me that they're only going to rent out for a minimum of a week, and that's like $1,000. And I'm just doing something stupid with it, so I don't want to spend $1,000 to do something that stupid.
Hot Ham Sammy says, "Show us your tattoos, you hunk of a man."
What the hell?
That's fucking epic. You have to oblige.
Yeah. I wish I had a freaking sexy neck tattoo that I could just sort of go like this with.
That's like, I don't know. For some reason, I definitely pictured, like, you know the skunk from...
You got this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The skunk from Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I imagine him saying that to you.
Yeah, that's valid. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
There's two that we gotta kill
Yeah.
now.
What the crap are we doing?
Ooh, this one's elite. Oh, okay. No, we gotta get out of here. I aggroed too many.
Okay. DVO, subscribe.
Oh, thank you, DVO, for the subscribing. Ah! I got to go to monkey mode. I have to pop a Swiftest potion. I don't have to, but I kind of felt like it. Thank you, DVO. Oh, you don't want to aggro them?
I'm not.
Okay.
So faster. Oh,
Careful now.
that way. Oh,
Oh,
crap.
shit.
Oh, what the? Get off of
Yeah,
me.
we'll go this way. We got all the skulls, so we can just casually
Leave?
farm these guys now. No, we still need to be in the area, but I don't think we want to be deep in the area. Jesus, this guy's relentless. Oh, I just aggroed another one. All right, I'm gonna faint.
I'm running down this path.
Did that?
so this
Oh, that did not work. Okay.
gets off my flanks. Oh, what the?
Oh. Okay.
Get away from me.
I almost died. Sorry, guys. I'm like.
This guy won't leave me be.
Wait, who the hell just healed me?
Like, oh shit! I healed you.
Oh my god.
I think I might.
Yeah, let's
actually
just
die.
try to get down to the road. Man, this is a brutal area.
The heck?
Sloppy Ghoul says, my artist is real good, iDubbbz. They only charge 40 an hour and are doing a Pride flash sale right now, I think. Well, that's wicked. Right now I'm, nope. I talked to our strength and conditioning coach, and he said that the guy that he goes to charges like fucking 6,000 an hour or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of insane. I was like, shit, like, you and I spend money on tattoos, and I was like, even for us, that's like insane.
Beyond even, I mean, that is something.
Yeah, I mean, apparently the artist is like really, you know, in demand, and yeah,
Right,
I mean,
but
clearly
I
does it
mean,
by the hour. That's kind of, I don't know, I'm not used to that.
no, by the hour is like normal. The only
Is it?
reason why Josh, yeah, the only reason why Josh isn't by the hour is because he's so fucking fast
Mm-hmm.
that if he, like, our
Right, it's
regular
actually less
tattooer,
effective for him.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he can't charge by the hour because it's just not feasible. But he charges based on like size, how difficult he felt it was. He's very honest about it. But his prices are, I would say, higher than most traditional artists' prices, but not by much. And he's
Yeah.
definitely like in demand. But
Sorry to interrupt. Sloppy Ghoul, Sloppy Ghoul. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I've recently found out that when you have a subscription, you don't have to watch ads on the channel. So that's making me like gifted subs even more. You're gifting less ads for people, so blessed be the day someone receives a gifted sub.
But I will say, like, even the artists that we go to that are extremely high demand, which I would still say Josh is. I mean, Josh has been tattooing for 14 years and is very like, people want to go to him. But even the one that's doing my back, who closed his books because he has so many people that want to get tattooed by him, he doesn't even like.
Right.
It's like for my back piece. He's charging, and this is for a back piece, which is like a lot of commitment and time. He's charging like 1/5 of that an hour. And that's still like really high. Like, I get charging because you're in high demand or whatever, but there comes a time where it's like, no one's at 6,000 an hour. I mean, I shouldn't say. I guess if people are willing to pay it, whatever. Artist subject. If you're willing to pay it, then whatever. That's like insane to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like to compare it to all of the regular, like, expensive products. Like, there's a bunch of shit from, I don't know, Gucci and whoever else, where it's like, yeah, definitely not worth that in material or even labor. But I think having the human equivalent of that is a fine thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, people are willing. That's true. I shouldn't. People are willing to pay it. People are willing to pay it. That's fair.
My dad probably... Oh, sorry. You can go ahead.
I was just going to say, I really like that they put a trigger warning in there for you. You can read it now.
That is funny. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think you'd need to be local for it to be worth it, because I can obviously rent one for that amount of time, or like I wouldn't want to like buy. It would have to like cost me, a few thousand or $20,000 to rent one. What the hell is this guy doing?
Oh my God, is that Lois as Sonic the Hedgehog?
What the hell are you talking? Oh yeah, that is.
That's sick. Lois.
But yeah, thank you anyway, Shanghai.
really wonder what that guy's workload looks like. The tattoo artist that charges $6K an hour.
I mean, it's just fucking. You just work on rich people all the time, and when I say all the time, I basically mean like when you want.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
I wonder, is he Seattle based?
No, he's
Is he from LA?
He was saying that he's French, and he was like living in Canada for a while, and now he's like living in Japan. So
I was wondering because his artwork looks like a very popular artist that actually tattoos out of Judd Bowman's place.
Mm-hmm.
That we went to.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was him because he's apparently very busy.
Yeah, I don't think so. Lonic.
Lonic?
Wait, so what are we actually trying to get off these guys?
That's a good question. Maybe it is their sweats. Oh, run away! There's 3 bad guys coming up on our flanks.
Coming up on our flanks.
Oh, craps! I went the wrong way.
That shouldn't matter. There's no fucking dead ends here.
Well, but there were other bad boys over there. I didn't want to run into.
Yeah. Split bone necklaces. Okay, you've already gotten 2 of them. I mean, we can keep killing these guys. Or we can turn this one in. Yeah, let's keep killing these guys. Do you think we're strong enough to kill this 3-pack? Let's do it.
Oh, crap. Why are you always trying to get us into trouble?
We'll kill the caster first. Okay. Uh-oh, it's fucking healing itself.
Oh, crap. Whoa, he's mad.
I'm gonna feign death just to get these guys off of me.
Oh, wow, you almost died.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot.
Remember, you wanted this little bro.
True. You might need, help in a minute, though. Like, you might... Oh, jeez, that's way too late. Oh, it shield bashed you.
I should not have followed you to my grave.
Well, I mean, there were some things that you could have done.
Well, I'm not very good at this game.
That's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
And you know that.
You were gonna heal yourself. You just got shield bashed.
Yeah. That song that Anissa was singing is stuck in our heads. Oh, wait, which song was that?
Damned if you do.
No, it was probably Couple Dead Rocks. If I were a rock and you were a rock too, we'd both be a rock in a big rock zoo. That one.
Yeah, I get you. Thank you, Ferdinand.
Couple Dead.
I mean, Nanny Ole.
Bibba-beratum. Do you have a favorite moment from WoW or lore story?
I just loved raiding with my frickin' buddy Oleg. That's my only good memory.
That's your only good memory?
No, I had a lot of good memories.
Why are you talking like that? You're making it sound like you were...
I will say, there was this memory. There's this guy. It's actually kind of creepy when I, like, think about it now. Just thinking about all of the, like, older people, like, in their 30s and maybe even 40s that would play this game that I interact with on a daily basis without my parents', like, knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of with their knowledge, but they assumed that,
It was
you
other
know,
kids.
it's other kids, and that it's also like uh, any anyone playing the game is focused on the game, and
Mm.
they're not talking about other topics or anything. Um, but you pop in fucking Ventrilo, and you're chatting with like, I'm fucking 14. I'm chatting with like a 35-year-old man. Like,
Oh, who's talking about his old ball and chain.
yeah, he could be talking about his
Yeah.
old ball and chain. I mean, thankfully, most of the people that I interacted with were, from my memory, like decent people. Um, but it still was a little bit weird and would never normally fly.
Oh, P for Papa's is stuck in
Oh,
bed.
that makes sense.
Okay. Should I spawn here?
Yeah, I mean, I've cleared out a lot of the area.
Okay.
Just make sure you loot all those corpses that are shining for you.
Aw,
Because we
that
gotta
sounds like a Coldplay song.
loot all the corpses that are shining for you. Um, yeah.
I
This is
don't know
gonna
why.
take a while to complete this quest. We gotta get a lot of bone necklaces.
I'm very giddy today. I'm not sure why. I think it's like this anxiety about my back getting itchy. It's like making me giddy.
Club Penguin had the same problem. Yeah, adults, but they didn't have fucking voice chat.
Also, like, literally no adults had any business being on Club Penguin.
Right, that's like a big red flag.
Like,
It's like,
that
oh
is,
yeah, you're definitely just a pedophile.
yeah, like, Club Penguin is like, let's
Can't
be
give them the
honest.
benefit of the doubt.
I would say, like, Habbo Hotel, it was probably a major issue. I never played that game, so I don't know how, like, fair it is for adults. WoW is fair for adults to be on there. It's, like, very clearly, like,
Mm-hmm.
but Club Penguin is, like, come on. Yeah, Neopets is another one.
But yeah, I think a lot of the adults that I did interact with in the game, thankfully, were just like very innocent, like autistic adults that were very much about the game and like took it very seriously. Um, so conversations never really got too wild.
Oh my god. IMVU. I used to like horny play IMVU. I would like get in bed with
Horny
random.
play.
Yeah, because there are like think about like Bratz dolls, but like you know more customizable and like you could like pretend to be this like hot like like serving cunt, and then you would get in bed with whoever and you'd lie in bed. I'd be like, whoa, we're having sex. Legit. It's like
uh, I kind of get that.
yeah, it was like very hot. It was very hot time when I was like 12 or 14.
That's so creepy though to think that that could be anyone else fucking.
No, yeah, for sure. It's fucked up. I don't know.
Because that's exactly what the creepy 30-year-old dude is thinking. Hey, we're in the bed together. Step one complete.
Step one complete. Yeah, that was definitely I don't know. I don't there's a lot of people that like talk about like relatable kind of like sexual awakening moments or like, you know, being a weird teen, and a lot of them I don't relate to because um I don't know, but definitely the like getting being a digital character and like getting into a bed with another digital character on a game is definitely very relatable.
Yeah, Adventure Quest. Yeah, I heard when we raided Jay Larray, she was talking about playing Adventure Quest a lot. It's I played it, but it was such an ugly game. It was all like drawn in paint and shit. Looked
Mm.
repulsive. It was like fake anime characters. Not fake anime characters, but like I don't know. Deviant art anime.
Um, Grizzly, I will say Roblox, we met someone who works on Roblox and they specifically, it's like their job to go on servers and see if there's any like weird shit going on. um, and like trying to regulate. But I would say like I would be very aware of like where your kid's going on Roblox because there's a lot of not good stuff. I mean, they try to regulate it, but you know, it's definitely a there's some bad places for sure on Roblox.
Sorry, I'm just checking up on my tweet.
Oh yeah, how's
Yeah.
it going?
It's good. I think that was the correct strategy.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
a little bit of, learning new words. I think that's, that's good. Increasing our vocabulary. Oh shit, there's a fucking panther over there. Um,
Let's pet it.
no, we're not gonna do that.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely ask questions about Roblox. It sucks. I don't know. It sucks that that's the reality, but they do care about it. So, oh, panther. You guys
Wow,
are so
this
easy.
freaking human's helping us. That's so beautiful.
Oh, what? Ooh, she's got thick thighs.
True. Also, her name is Boudin.
Whoa, Lady Bootin?
Yeah.
Milady? Why aren't you showing off your thighs like that?
Uh, I need a different pair of pants, sadly.
She's so pretty. Oh, like you bought yourself the cookie as a treat for learning a new game word. I just like that lol overruled like commented somebody stop this man. To be honest, I know this sounds really weird, but I love words that have ph in them
Phony?
instead of
You like the word phony?
yeah. Any it's nice. I don't know. There's something about it.
You like pH fat?
You know how you know how in Donnie Darko she's like talking about how cellar door is like the most beautiful word in the English language or whatever, like written.
Mm-hmm.
I think things with ph's are the most beautiful.
Oh, you like the word phallic?
Yeah, I think it's fucking epic.
It is kind of epic. I can get behind that. I do like this. Oh, yeah, sapphire. That is a fucking
Yes,
beautiful word.
EH's in the middle of the word, I will say, are much better than the beginning.
Oh, Bolisac says phosphorus.
Yes. Like, you can't
My,
tell me that isn't magical
my
sound.
God, you just made me freaking cume.
Huh?
Yeah, I ain't joking.
I'm joking about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's for some PH words are just.
Uh, Also, the username oscillating Todger. Great.
Mm.
That's a great one.
I love the word ocelot.
Mm-hmm.
Like I also just love that animal. Ian said if I were an animal, it would be an ocelot,
Yep.
which I think is a very nice compliment.
Mm-hmm.
But I also just love the word ocelot.
That is a good one. Ooh, there's a fucking evil guy in there. We'll eventually probably have to kill him. He's very tall.
I don't like the way he's looking at me right now.
Yeah, we'll need to be careful.
Why is he doing so much damage?
Because he's level 42, which is like 6 levels higher than us. Don't back up too much more. If anything, come closer to me. Yeah, these guys are fucking strong. We should probably get out of here after we kill them. Shit. Yeah.
These guys are girthy.
Yeah, that took way too long to kill.
Fun fact, the guy who did the original art for the original mermaid said something about the palace being nicknamed the Phallus Palace. Because the whole dildo thing. The Phallus Palace. Tell me you wouldn't want to visit the Phallus Palace. Like, that sound like if you didn't know what phallus meant, it sounds magical. Like somebody's gonna, you know, put a little spell on you or something.
No, that sounds like fucking another Epstein location.
Well, because you pretend you don't know what the word phallus means. It sounds like fallacy or something. Like it's like a.
I don't think you're gonna convince me on this one.
Oh, it's magic.
Phallus. I think once I found out it was spelled with a PH, I would think it's a bit more magical.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
A sick part of me wants there to be like some sort of scuffle or shooting or something. Like
the Phallus Palace?
No, down on the street, like while I'm streaming.
What the fuck? That's fucked up. Why? That's so sad.
I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, but I want like loud activity to happen so that I go on live stream fails and it's like a disaster happened on the stream. But don't worry,
everyone's fine.
Everyone's fine, and iDubbbz didn't say like anything bad or like embarrass himself. He just witnessed something horrific.
What if like you thought it was a fight, like you heard all this yelling and stuff, and then you're like, whoa, holy shit, guys, and you point the camera out, and then all of a sudden everybody stops and starts a flash mob. And it was actually just a flash mob the whole time.
Oh so my god.
Put the camera on them, they're all just twerking in unison.
That would actually be fucking awesome to orchestrate. People are like, oh, we're getting some real raw, like, live stream fails, live leak content. Mm-hmm. And then it's just, like, perfectly choreographed. But being filmed from, like, 40 feet away inside of a building.
Up high. I do like that. Do you think that they really drew the priest with a boner in Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I think a lot of artists, you know, and particularly animators. I know animators are fucking kind of freaky, and I could totally see them doing that. Like, yeah, culturally, I think it tracks, and then I also think it is an extremely boring and repetitive task to animate, so you have to do little things to get yourself through it.
Yeah, like putting little boners on.
Yeah, I think that's the most believable shit ever, as far as conspiracies go.
Mm, that's true. I would say it's, yeah. Or just 100 people hitting the gritty. That would be sick. Oh, I wonder if I'm sounding quieter because I don't have the mic by my face as much.
I could always turn you up.
No, I'll move it closer. I moved it closer. Is that better?
Sounds good to me. She's a little quiet. Yeah, all right.
Probably for the best because I'm talking a lot today about... I'm like high or something. I don't know.
Moop, poopy poop. All right, just checking my levels.
Excuse me? I thought you were responding to my statement, like trying to out-weird me.
Out-weird you. I'm a little goofy today, guys.
Moop, poop, 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 shart.
All right, I think I'm halfway through these damn bone necklaces.
Hmm. I only have fucking 5 out of 25.
Oh, we need 25? Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Probably close to that as well. Damn. All right, maybe I'll blow this horn.
Oh, yeah. Silly Saturday.
I did
When
have
do-
an idea,
Oh.
guys, for Pride Month next year. I play a different Pride Day or Pride game every day. And it's like a subathon type thing, or whatever it's called, where you live stream nonstop.
Non-stop?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you can still sleep, though. You just keep the damn thing going.
Yeah, I know. I don't want nobody seeing me sleep.
Oh, that's okay. We can put me in a little corner or something.
Aw, okay.
A little special corner.
We'll wrap you in a blanket like a little cocoon.
Yeah, like a little homeless dog.
That's so sad. I got some king's blood.
Nice.
Alright, where are we going?
Can we suggest queer games in the Discord?
Yes.
I mean, you can casually, but we're so far away from that. That's literally a year from now, because I'm not doing it this year.
Oh, guys, it's my birthday tomorrow.
It's Anissa's birthday tomorrow,
I turned
and
30.
she won a Sorcerer's Sash of the Owl.
Ooh, 30 and flirty, 30 and flirty. I hope for my birthday my tattoo stops itching.
I think that'll probably be about the time when it stops itching.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Shanghai. Dirty 30.
Yeah, we should reappropriate
You guys are so sweet.
turning 30. Turning 30 is like fucking badass and grunge. You're not getting old.
Not
You're just
sad
getting
about it. I feel like after here's the thing, it's kind of a cool hack. The type of people who really value women being under the age of 25 are also the type of people who don't like tattoos. So me turning 30 like
That's true.
because I'm already tainted.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not-
like, this fucking bitch is disgusting. Look at the tattoos. So
Yeah,
naturally,
30's
that's the
irrelevant.
same voice that you'd hear when they're criticizing your age.
Yeah.
This bitch is 30. She's fucking worthless.
What the heck? She doesn't look like a newborn babe that came out of the womb.
What the hell? She's got hair?
Ew.
No.
What the heck? She's not a little svelte hentai babe with clear skin and no pores?
She's not a freshly plucked hen. Do not like.
So it's kind of nice in that way that like the people who are typically like think that I look cool definitely don't care that I'm 30.
She's a person? Ew. Makes me gross to my stomach to throw up.
So I really thought when I was younger like turning 30 would be really upsetting to me, but surprisingly I actually don't care at all, which is kind of cool.
It is cool. What are those keybinds? They're fucking elite keybinds. Don't hassle me. Don't mess with me. These are beautiful keybinds.
Yeah, people, it's so interesting. Floppy Ghoul, like, you either there's really only two reactions. It's like people who look like they're viscerally upset by the fact that you have like tattoos, or people that like go out of their way to tell you like how cool you look. There's like no in between. I am genuinely curious when I get this back piece done and I'm like wearing certain shirts, how often I'll get approached, because even now with the amount of tattoos that I have, I do, but I feel like a back piece is like...
Maple, we can't do that in the chat. Cut it out.
What? What? He's bullying you?
You just said some inappropriate shit.
You scared me. You sound so serious.
I tried for a minute. It was very hard though.
God, I did not like that. It made me uncomfortable. I was like, don't touch Maple that way. What the fuck? God.
What if he did
Poor
something
Maple.
bad?
Well, I was like looking. I was like, what the fuck did this guy say?
No, he's freaking saying some bullshit about like me disliking Zelda.
Oh my God. That fucked me up. You're not, the problem is like, you're so good at like not giving tone that it's like.
Well, I also never, like, if someone says something bad or whatever, I don't even want, like, I don't like conflict, so I'm not even gonna, it's rare that I do that.
That is true. You are not like a straight shooter in that way, so I was scared. I was like, what the hell?
What could that have possibly been?
I know. I was like literally scrolling through it. I was like, holy shit! I've never heard you talk to anyone like that.
That was evil. I'm sorry, Maple.
Maple.
I was just trying to fucking hold a, bit of a straight face. I'm not that type of person to be like funny in that way.
True. Well, yeah, you're also just not. You are like one of the most like let me soft pitch this to you type of people I've ever met in my life.
Soft pitch. I love soft pitching. I think that's why I'd be a good professional wrestler.
No, but you know what? You're not. Okay, so you are good at soft pitching, with the exception of when fans would say slurs at you. And then you got real, like that. Like, that's why I think I reacted like that. Because when we had those incidents with fans that would talk like that to you, it was like instant, like, what's wrong with you? That's not funny. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
And you got super serious, so I was like, what the hell? I thought it was, like,
right.
super serious. What was happening?
No, that makes sense.
It's the only time. It's actually kind of interesting because they don't know how to react at all when you do that.
Cloudblower says, at a concert, can't be here for the stream today, but let's go get it. All right, thank you, Cloudblower. I was just gonna say, like, Cloudblower is giving me the vibes of the billionaire stepson. Right?
What?
Right now, I'm alone. I'm alone in a freaking tube with my wife. And I normally rely on Cloudblower to be here, but he's like, fuck it. I'm going to a concert. Blink 182 concert.
That's so fucked up. Have you guys seen the billionaire's stepson talk? Holy shit.
Yeah, he's really remedial and creepy.
Well, it feels like that is what happens when you literally never have to apply yourself in life ever. He tweeted the N-word. Oh my God.
That's not too surprising.
Well, yeah, he was stalking someone. He went to jail for it, and then in this like video, he was like, I can't even leave. I can't even travel. I don't have a passport. And I was like, bro, we all know why you don't have a passport. Like, what are you crying about? How old is he? He's like 30, 40?
Oh, hey, Froggy Tonic. Good to see you.
He's old. He was stalking two women, and then...
Oh, careful.
Like,
Trio is coming. Coming.
He, like, threatened the...
We need to run. Oh. They're aggroed.
A gorilla is chasing you.
Yes.
He threatened the life of another musician, and then... Yeah, like, had all these horrible... Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. Not weird, it's disturbing. But definitely what happens when... Again, a great argument why we need to take billionaires' money away, because we're saving them and their future kids. Who the fuck wants a kid like that? Are you telling me that money, the disgusting amount of money that this guy has doesn't have some type of impact? Like, come on. He literally paid for this guy to not go to jail after, like, being convicted of, like,
Something.
chronic stalking and harassment. He said he didn't even have that much fun at the concert.
Yeah. That's exactly the fucking reaction you'd expect. Like, actually, like knowing that everyone was like mad at me kind of ruined my time at the concert. What the hell? It's still about me. Everything's about me.
Whoa, and he worked 10,000 times harder than his employees. He earned that money.
Yeah.
Apparently, also, like, the billionaire from Pakistan is involved in, like, quite a few really disturbing scandals. So, you know. I mean, that's not a shock. We all know all of them are involved in disturbing scandals, but, like, apparently it's, like, it was, like, very reported on and well known. So, you know. We're just getting a balance patch, basically. Richard Crumb. That sounds like somebody who'd be aroused by Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, it does.
I know that I feel really bad for the son that was pressured to go on that fucking death trap. Did you see that the monitor was screwed in to the fucking side of the sub? You're supposed to make that sub with like the least amount of imperfections possible. It's like very difficult to do. And then this guy was like, I'm gonna screw the monitor in the fucking sub. That's fucked.
It's so depressing. I like watched this like TED talk of him on like TikTok, and he's like, it's crazy because this is just like a year ago, where he's like talking to a group of people, saying like just really bragging about breaking the rules, and like all this is super sweet and inspirational to hear when it's like, I don't know, what's the Apple guy's name? Steve Jobs or some shit like that. Where it's like, we decided to make this phone have no buttons. It's like, okay, no one's dying with that decision. But like, him bragging about like, rules are meant to be broken. I think it's important to break things. And it's like, okay, well.
Break them at 4,000 feet under the ocean.
Yeah, it's insane listening to all of that.
Don't bring your kids. Fucking do that on your own time. Be weird on your own time. What the hell? Why are you bringing your kids into it? Piss me off.
It pissed me off, the frickin' billionaire who brought his little kid. His little kid didn't want to do nothing like that. He just loves his father.
Oh, screwed into the liner, not the, what are rules? True. Apparently, he also lied about NASA being involved and the University of Washington being involved. Apparently, the University of Washington was only involved with like the shallow diving submersible.
Yeah, the one that only goes to like 500 feet or something.
And then they parted ways. So he was like making all these claims that like the University of Washington and NASA were involved, but none of them are.
He was just doing the typical fake it till you make it businessman shit, where you just like exaggerate all of your connections. Like, yeah, I fucking work with NASA. It's like NASA literally just like had a conversation, like a guy from NASA, maybe even a retired guy from NASA, just fucking, has a conversation with him casually. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, maybe you want to try some carbon fiber.
There is no way I would, if I was married to someone, okay, and they were like, I want to bring the child that we've made together on this experimental ship thing, with these other like assholes, I would actually, I'm not even kidding, I would go to jail, trying to stop that from there would be one less billionaire on the planet before he even got on the sub. There's no way. Like, how could you? I don't know. Be dumb on your own time.
Go be dumb with your mama.
I don't think it was. Mom wasn't there.
Oh. Go be dumb with your daddy. Actually, don't do that.
Genuine question. Why would you want other men to want you, though? What? What the hell? Yeah, Ian. Why do you want other men to want you?
Yeah. It's a freaking good question, man.
I don't know. Men lust after him. Women want to be him. What can I say? PS5 controller. What did that say? PS5 controller. Would have got them their back. Muscle man, if we want lusty men.
I only heard the last half of that because I heard I heard you through the walls for the first half, and then I heard you normal through the second half.
I was just reading DVOs.
Okay, something about muscle mass, muscly man.
Why have sexy tattoo on muscle man if not want lusty man?
Listen, I'll take attention from anyone. All right.
That's true.
I don't care if you're fucking hot muscly man. I like that. Pick me up, put me on your freaking shoulders, swing me around by my ankles.
By my uvula.
Yeah, grab me, tickle my uvula, but not with anything phallic. Or do, perhaps, maybe.
Grab me with your phallus by the uvula and swing me around.
I love that Eastern European trying to do sexy time talk in Habbo Hotel. So, you seem like an interesting couple of fellows. What do you say me and you go back to my Habbo Hotel and squeeze me by the legs? Squeeze me by the legs and
maybe give me a pump back action.
Give me a pump back action.
Like a shotgun, maybe.
Like shotgun, that's pretty hard. American love to use analogy. You want to pump me like shotgun? American love shotgun.
When we were crossing the border.
Pump my pussy like shotgun. Sorry, go ahead.
When we were crossing the border to go into Canada, the border patrol really wanted to make sure we didn't have any guns for the family.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not bringing anything back, are you? Any gifts? Any guns? Any gun gifts? No, no gun gifts. Not this time. Maybe next time, though.
Give me a sexy hand on phallus, please.
My penis is lonely.
Be careful, Anissa. I sent Ian pregnancy powder in the mail years ago, and he ate it on camera. He's very fertile.
I'm very fertile. I eat the pregnancy powder for my wife.
Why? That shirt kind of goes hard. Like wearing a shirt that just says fertile on it.
Oh, that kind of does.
Fertile.
So are you gonna argue with that? What does that even mean? I like how that just indicates yes, I have a high semen count, or I have good swimmers or whatever. I don't know what data they.
My swimmers definitely do not have two tails, only one tail, like they're supposed to. Apparently, a lot of men, if they're having fertility issues, sometimes it's because their sperm is developing two tails instead of one, so it doesn't swim properly.
Shit. That sounds like some mega spore kind of crap.
Yeah, I think it's from like heat, like having like a
Ah.
hot laptop on your. I think I don't know. I can't remember something like that.
Are you a Diet Coke enjoyer? Hell yeah. Diet Coke for the win. Oh shit, we got 2 now. Let's finish killing this one, and then we'll kill the other one.
I'm gonna go into bear.
I'm going to do this. Do that. Okay.
He resisted. What a rapscallion. He keeps resisting me.
Yeah, he's very high level. We need to be careful here.
Man, he...
Oh, thank you. That was good. Yeah, now it's gonna fuck you up, probably. But it is okay. I will pull aggro eventually. You're being a good druid right now.
Thank you. Wait, there's a League of Legends Coke flavor?
It's not a flavor. It's just fuck. They do brands
No, it's
together.
a flavor. They said it's like tastes like roses / peaches.
Interesting.
That's fucking cool. I want to try that.
Nianu says, Anissa, have you ever thought about getting any body mods other than tattoos? I got my tongue split earlier this year.
I respect it. I have a friend who he split his tongue, and the story he told me about it will make me never ever be brave enough to fucking do that shit. Holy shit, is that like I can't. I'd like to think that I'm like tough, but I can't.
Ooh, there's a
The
fucking
tongue.
solid chest over here. Okay. I will kill the troll. You go get the chest.
Okay. Where's the chest?
Straight ahead, next to the troll.
Okay, I see it. I do want to get more piercings. I couldn't get piercings like last time because I had to do something that required me to take them out. What the hell? It's not letting me because I'm in combat.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, she's gonna steal it.
Yep. Whatever. There's nothing good inside anyway. Actually,
but I...
click on it like crazy. She hasn't opened it yet. Oh, yeah, she was in combat. Fuck. It doesn't matter. She's gonna get it.
It was me cursing her.
Valid. Man, a split tongue, actually, I don't know. That's one of those things that look like when it's done, it weirdly looks kind of natural, you know?
Yeah.
Just because it's like it looks like you can independently move the two parts. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
But like it heals back over time.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to keep re-splitting it.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't have the balls to do that. Like, I want, but I do want to get more piercings. Like, I really like just a fuck ton of piercings on each side of my ears. I did have my septum pierced, but I started boxing, and getting punched in the face with a septum piercing is not a fun time. Yeah, I don't know. My friend Ryan told me this story about splitting his tongue, and I was like, I literally can't imagine. Like, I'll do a lot of things. That's not one of them.
I'm gonna get my nipples carved into like the shape of triangles.
I do love. There's a porn star who has her nipples tattooed, like with natural, like the same color as her nipple, like heart shapes.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like her nipples are like hearts. I think that's so fucking cool. I love that. You should do like diamond nipples.
I could do diamond nipples. No, I don't like the geometric. I think a heart would look good.
Yeah, heart's cool.
I think I would do heart nipples.
Yeah, I mean that's
before anything like that.
Very cool.
What would go well with like
I
traditional
love
tattoos?
piercings on big noses are great, in my opinion. But I mean, I understand if you. What do you mean? Like what body mods goes well with traditional tattoos?
No, what nipple tattoo? Not
Oh,
tattoo, but nipple shaping tattoo.
I think probably heart.
Oh, a yin yang nipples.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
You could I've seen some women do like traditional flowers on their boobs. So they just look like two traditional flowers. That's pretty fucking cool. Siren Cove has that.
Hmm. Lightning bolt nips? Nah, that's too like. What do you call that?
Whistleblower.
Dog whistly.
Yeah, yeah, dog
That's
whistly.
whistleblowery.
Dog whistly.
um.
Extra nipples. Ooh, a heart and a star would be cool. Yeah, true. Ian's got very small nipples.
Don't tell them that.
They've seen it.
Don't freaking tell them that. Say how
Your
fucking big hot nipples.
big hot nipples.
Say that they're fucking huge, babe.
But
Say they're so big that you can't even fit the whole nipple in your mouth.
Ew, 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 ew. Hell.
Say that.
What the fuck?
I don't want to look gay on Pride Month. Come on.
Okay. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, what piercings would you want to get?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, you're like dying.
I'm good. Man, earrings are basic. I gotta go all over the ear, you know. What do you call that? The Taurus?
Taurus.
I would get my Taurus
Tragus?
pierced. Yeah, the tragus.
Tragus.
I'd get the tragus pierced. I'd get
Yeah.
all the cartilage in my ear pierced. I would get even the nose. The nose thing is like so basic now, but I'd also have to hit that.
Yeah, the septum.
Yeah. All the areas with cartilage. I don't like the premise of like getting something in the cheek or something in the meat of my eyebrow or anywhere else. I think it would have to be in all the areas that feels like it's meant to have piercings.
I think. Think you would actually look good with an eyebrow piercing because of because of your brow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that might be good. I know that Vsauce 3 had some eyebrow piercings. He might still have them.
I love vertical labres.
What are you saying? Vertical labreas?
Yeah, labre. Look it up on your computer. Ooh, my
Labre.
fucking back is getting itchy. Do we have lotion here?
No.
Fuck. I think we might in the
Vertical
bathroom.
labret. Oh. The labre is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that's a cool one. Jesus, right through the damn lip.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
My girl got the eyebrow. It's hot stuff. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
I think like certain people can pull off the eyebrow really well.
My eyebrow piercing is my favorite piercing. Painless. Got a sick black eye after, and it's my most complimented piercing.
That's cool.
That is interesting. I kind of like the idea of allowing like people people to determine what your piercing placement is. You know what I mean? Like over time, You'll probably have a big data set. If something's your most complimented one, then that might be the piercing for you, and you just stick with that, and you just switch it out with like different ones.
I do agree with Where's Your Dad that like I think I am made for a vertical labret piercing. I think I am terrified of like what if it gets pulled out? That's what I always worry about with like certain piercings. But I fucking love it. And I think it is meant for because I have a bigger bottom lip than an upper lip. So I think getting a piercing like that is cool. I actually like piercing things that accentuate things that are unique or more unique to like your face.
Yeah, I like that idea.
My friend has nipple piercings and she actually really likes them.
Ooh,
She said
crit
that
for
they healed really
200.
well. Does anybody here have nipple piercings? How was the healing? Because I wanted to get nipple piercings pretty bad, but I've heard that the healing is shit.
My nipple piercings got ripped out at a concert. Now my nips are forever deformed. Who?
That is my worst. Because I don't like wearing bras anymore now that I've got my implants taken out. And I know that because I don't like wearing bras, my chances of like my piercings getting snagged would go like way up.
Attack the Mystic.
I'm trying to get up there. Hold on. Mystic.
Man, Oleg's the MVP of this group.
Yeah. I have a friend who got them, and they're having a tough time healing about a year later, even. My GF has nipples still over a year, and one bleeds daily and gets crusted, etc.
Ugh.
Fuck. That's my, like, biggest, like, fear, because for me, the piercing experience is, like, not a problem. It's never really that painful. But the healing, like, oh my god, I got my tragus and my conch pierced at the same time, and that, like, it just wouldn't heal. And that was the unfun part.
I guess you just kind of have to try it out. Like, you just try different spots. And because it seems like everyone's going to be a little bit different. Like, some people, obviously, happy with their nipple piercings. Some people have a horrible time. Some people get their nipple piercings ripped out at a concert and are forever deformed. I laugh just because how you fucking phrased it. I think that's very funny. But, nothing wrong with deformed nipples, in my opinion.
Man, did it ever end up healing for you, Plato? Or did you just kind of, like, give up? Because that's what I did. I just gave up. I was like, fuck this shit. It is, the maintenance for nipple piercing is different. There's a lot of aftercare.
Shit. Okay, I'm out of ammo, apparently.
Oh.
We're gonna have to kill it.
The old way, the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Kill the old-fashioned way. Jesus. Alright, let's just fucking Hearthstone back to Gromgall.
Okay. I don't remember doing much aftercare on my nip piercings, to be honest. And they healed fine, but everyone's different, yeah. Man, I got my helix and I have a piercing bump on the back after 3 months. That's it. Mine is, my ears just did not want to heal. It's really weird. My tattoos heal great. Piercings, my body just isn't about it. Which sucks because I love piercings. I see like women with like 1 million piercings in their ears and I'm like, oh my god, you literally look like a beautiful elven wench that's mysterious and I want to chase
Okay,
into a fort.
come click on this bubbling cauldron
Oh, okay.
and put that shit up in there.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I almost picked my nose just now, but I swear to God, I was just itching it.
Sorry, guys. I almost became a pick-me for a second.
I almost literally became a pick-me. Okay, maybe we want to actually go to... Because, I mean, we've done a lot of the quests here in... Well, let's go to fucking Booty-Ass Bay. They probably got a lot of shit in Booty Bay for us to do.
Booty-Ass Bay.
Let's go to Booty-Ass Bay. Oh, let's sell some shit while we're here, though.
Okay.
And repair your items as well.
Thank you.
Oh, and I need to buy ammo as well. Who will sell me ammo?
I have so much room now.
Because of the bag?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wait. I have a 12-slot bag that I picked up.
Oh,
Holy. I don't even know when that happened.
well, that's nice.
Should I get rid of my herb pouch then, I guess?
Herb pouch. You have an herb pouch?
Yeah.
How many slots is the herb pouch?
Oh, it's 12. But it's like specifically it has to
Just
be
for
herb.
herbs. Yeah, then I'd say get rid of it, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. And put in my... Okay. That's fair.
Selling the troll sweat.
Do you think I...
I think you should get nipple piercings.
Really?
Yeah, I think that would look cool.
Wow.
But, you know, you should fucking wait until you're done with your, you know, your back piece. And because I don't think, like, trying to heal multiple things at once is a good idea.
Would you hold my hand during it?
The nipple piercing?
Yeah.
No, you're on your own.
What the hell? That's so mean.
Listen, I'll wait in the car. You can...
Oh my God.
You can have me on Discord, and then just like screech over Discord,
What the
and
fuck?
I'll be there for moral support.
Oh my God. That's how surprisingly how some men are during their wives giving birth.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't, I'm
gross.
Oh, I don't want to freaking be there.
What the hell? This is kind of a you thing. This whole birth thing. You're the one who wanted this.
You got yourself into this.
Yeah, you got yourself into this mess. Listen, if I ever had a reason to go into surgery,
I wouldn't expect you to be there.
I wouldn't expect you to be there. Meanwhile, I have like fucking like zero reasons for a guy to ever be in anything remotely close to a birthing situation.
Listen, if my butthole ripped in 3 different places, I wouldn't care if you were there.
Yeah. That's why I have insurance.
That's why I have insurance. Got a football game to watch. My old roommate got nipple piercings and he immediately became so hot to me. Like the piercings changed everything to me. I get that. That makes sense.
It's actually very cool how like open chat is about like what they find hot, even if it's a bit weird. Like someone also said that about like a different piercing. I forget what it was. I didn't read it at the time. Yeah, eyebrow piercing, and I don't know. It's nice.
It's cool. I don't know. Human beings.
Well, and it's unexpected sometimes too, right? Like you don't know if something is fucking cool or hot until you do it.
I think that like because I'm one of these girls, okay? I like it when I'm wearing a shirt where like you can see nipple, right? Like I think that's fucking like cool girl energy, right? But if you have nipple and piercing balls, oh my God. just a white
That's
tank
better,
with like
right?
nipple and piercing balls is like, that's hot.
Okay, I thought you were going the opposite way. I thought you were saying nipple, okay, but piercing
No, no,
balls.
no, no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so hot.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, like that. I specifically want it for that, and then you could get like cute like little hearts on the. It's very girly pop.
No, where's your dad? I like oversharers. I like heavy autism and oversharing to the max because I struggle to share. So it makes me feel very safe to have oversharers in the chat.
That's why we got married is because
Yep.
I'm a chronic overshare. I told
Yeah.
him the
Y'all
first
know
time
more about Anissa than you know about me.
the
No
first time
cap.
we ever met. I told him that I was happy that my fucking grandfather died, and he thought I said I was happy that my dad died.
Like it's that different.
Well, no, I mean it is.
I
I
guess
mean
it
it's
is,
different,
yeah. Yeah, there's not
but
much of a connection with
we were
grandfathers.
so confused. But for context, my grandpa was a fucking asshole. So, um, he just didn't like us being halfers. He didn't like us not being full Arab, and he was very mean to me growing up. So, well, us.
He didn't like us being heifers. He
He
wanted a
thought
bunch of young, thin children,
he thought we were
grandchildren.
gonna burn in hell for being mushrikeen, for being non-believers.
Hell yeah. Good to have you here, Sloppy Ghoul. Thank you. Yeah. Over time, I hope to become more of a sharer like Anissa is on the live streams. It comes so naturally to her.
So you can talk about how happy you are that your grandfather's dead. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. That was fucked up. I shouldn't have said that to you the first time we met. I don't know what's wrong with me. I thought it was an interesting thing to say. Not interesting, but I thought it was like, we're getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you should probably know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it's just like relevant to you at the time, right? Like, wasn't it?
What it was relevant to me?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
something that happened recently.
he had just died. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's how you operate. That's how we both operate a lot of the time. That's how normal people should operate, I think. Is
Yeah,
like whatever's currently relevant. It allows you to avoid small talk.
yeah.
It's like, what is the thing that is relevant right now? You don't want to.
I do agree with Where's Your Dad? The half Irish, half Lebanese diaspora is so strong, though. I feel like everyone I know who's Lebanese is half Irish. I don't know. It's so interesting. I had actually never met another half Lebanese, half Irish person until AB. But it was really weird with AB because his dad is also a lawyer. His dad's also the Lebanese one, and his mom's the Irish one. I guess that's not that strange because in Lebanese culture, like, it is way more taboo for a Lebanese woman to marry a non-Lebanese man than the other way around. So, but I was like, that's so crazy. We met. How old were we when we met? You were 26 and I was 23.
That
Right?
sounds right. Yeah, yeah.
I think. And I was like, he's so old.
Oh, he's so old but not mature.
No, no, no.
How
I thought you were.
alluring.
No, I thought you were mature because you said you had just bought a house. I was like, okay,
Nice.
this guy cares about his future, which is something I had not. Because I had, fun fact about me. I think it was based maybe in some insecurity, but I was the financial breadwinner of most of my relationships until I met Ian. And so just knowing that he had his own money and he was actually being responsible with it, I was kind of like, oh,
Man,
this is,
that is crazy to think about, though. Like,
yeah.
you having that role, it's just like so. I don't know. I feel like that's probably the case for a lot of people. Is they are that role generally, one or the other. They're either, the breadwinner or the opposite of the breadwinner, the bread sucker. For most of their relationships, and it takes, I think, a lot for you to get out of that, position.
You gotta do like some inner soul searching for sure. Because I think for me, I was in like ultimate pick me mode where I was like, I'm not worth much. But I can provide financial assistance and I am aware of my place. Like I definitely had that brain disease when I was young, which is kind of why I feel bad for people like not feel bad, but like my brain understands people like Pearl. Like I kind of pity it because it's like it's really based in a lot of self-hatred. Um and it's sad to be honest.
Yeah, I think Pearl is one of the more like, I don't know, like sad situations because she's not like, yeah, she's getting like grifter benefit, you know, she's making some money, but it's not nearly the benefit that a lot of these men are getting from like pushing that
Her
narrative.
pushing that narrative, yeah, I know.
It's just kind of like, man, you are just.
Yeah.
It's also just harder for women online in general, so it's just like, yeah, you're just getting the worst of all of it, and you
Yeah.
don't even know, like, you know.
Well, same. It's like it's all women too. Like it's so hard to
Yeah.
watch like trans women that are on the grifter side of things. I hate reading
Can you
Blair
get this
White's.
quest?
Yeah,
Okay.
I hate reading Blair White's comments because it's so fucking sad. Like she's trying to appeal to people who like do not see her as a human being at all. It's so fucking hard to like. Oh, my quest log is full. Let me
Oh. Yeah, just get rid of something that's gray, perhaps.
Okay, yeah. I have some like dungeon stuff that's gray.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. So it's hard. It's like just when you see women doing that, it's like none of your comments, like these people don't see you as people. Like all of your comments are like I don't know.
Come in here and get this quest. This guy.
No, I think my parents got together. I got it.
Okay.
The my mother was raised Irish Catholic, and my dad was raised like pretty like, especially for Lebanese Muslim, like pretty strict Lebanese Muslim, I would say, because like the Lebanese are known for being pretty like liberal with Islam, but um, and I think that my mom and dad bonded over that because it's kind of surprising how much Catholicism and Islam like uh, overlap in a lot of the vibe and like repetitiveness and I don't know how else to put it. There was like a lot of oddly cultural overlaps, and I think that they found comfort in that. So, and my mom converted before she got married, but they just connected.
All right, we gotta go to the top of this building, I think, to get a couple more quests. So we'll have to probably pick and choose what other quests we're getting rid of.
Okay. How'd you get up there?
Just keep following the stairs
I got it.
as long as you can. Actually, well, maybe we want. Yeah, we probably want to do this one.
Let me. I've got all like red.
I know. Get rid of Regthar Deathgate. Thank you. See Polga 2015. 2015 is an awesome year. Great year.
Thar Deathgate. I don't even think I have that one.
You do.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
And then get rid of Going Guano.
Does that mean bat poop?
Yes.
Haha. Okay.
And then I think we'll be able to take these two quests here. Oh. No, it's 3 quests that we need to take here.
Yeah, my my grandfather immigrated from Lebanon when there wasn't, there was like the Civil War. I need to abandon one more
Okay.
quest.
Um,
How about alliance relations?
yes, get rid of that.
Okay. Uh, so there was like the Civil War going on in Lebanon, and like, even when my dad would go back to Lebanon, he would tell me stories about.
Okay, come over here really quick and learn this flight path.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like him, the times they had to cross over the Christian to Muslim border and
Now let's fly to the other place, Gromgal.
um
All right, you can give them that full breakdown of your dad and Lebanon and Mushrikeen and all of that. I need to pee.
okay. Okay. But so what was I saying? Yeah, my dad would talk about how like he would go there and visit a lot, and the few times that he got pulled off like buses and got his passport looked at, and people like lined up and shot, depending on like where you were from, and it was very, I don't know, lots of like guns and fights and scary things. And then it calmed down, and then recently, like I have a lot of family that moved back to Lebanon actually, but the right now the economy is not doing very good, and then Beirut like literally blew up, so now a lot of them are back in Canada, sadly. So my grandfather immigrated from there because it just what the Civil War and the economy wasn't good, and felt like he had more opportunity in Canada. And then my Irish side, my grandparents immigrated for similar reasons actually. My grandfather's Catholic, and my grandmother was Protestant, and that wasn't flying. So um my grandfather survived a lot actually, because he was raised a Catholic bastard in Ireland, which was a huge taboo back then, and he was born of a Protestant father who was rich. So, actually, when my grandfather was dying, he told all these crazy stories. I really liked my grandfather and my grandmother, but unfortunately, on my mom's side, the Irish side, but unfortunately, they passed pretty early. So, anyways, that's why they immigrated, and then my parents met each other in Canada, and here we are. My dad visited Lebanon just before the explosion. Lebanon has been it was going good. And then it just, COVID and oh, thanks, Real Richie. He was a very sweet guy. My grandfather on my mom's side, um, he actually worked trades, so he only had grade 6 education level, and he worked trades in Canada to support my grandmother going through nursing school, and she ended up becoming the breadwinner of the family, and my grandfather loved her so much. Very sweet. It's too bad. My grandmother passed of lung cancer when I was very young, like 7, and then my grandfather passed of prostate cancer when I was like 12, I think. So I'm going to Lebanon soon. Wish me luck. Good luck. Yeah, he was definitely like real man, like very good role model for sure. I know it's always cancer. Well, yeah. It was very young for my grandmother. She was like maybe 60 something. So, ooh, gotta hop off now. Gotta drive to my tattoo appointment. Getting a touch up. Oh, that's not too bad. At least it's a quick one. I may stream it, but I'm not quite sure. Lol. I've never done that type of thing before. I totally understand that. I think I might stream the next back tattoo session. I think Austin would be cool with that. And toxic players, burn and fiery death. Good luck on your trip to Lebanon. Yeah, I actually have thought about writing a book. I've tried to write a book a few times when I was younger, and I actually got to like 60 pages once, and then the computer crashed, and it was the worst day of my life. But I have considered, I've only taken a few creative writing courses in university, but I've definitely considered it because I really enjoy writing and reading. Hello, Ian.
Hello. It's me. I'm back.
I am very well read.
I'm well rested.
Aw. Did you see lotion in there?
Hello. No, I did not see any lotion. You said that like it was the name of like a cat. Did you see lotion in there? I love little lotion. He's
Aw,
so ornery.
That's actually such a good name for a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you wash your hands? Hmm?
Hell no.
Ew.
But I didn't fucking trust me. I didn't touch anything.
Ew. Do you do you want the burger bowl or do you want the protein pasta tonight?
Burger bowl.
Okay. I'm cooking dinner tonight.
Yeah, we have an
Which
office
English
cat
is
named
it?
Lotion. That'd be great.
That would be great.
Okay, what are we getting around here? We need to get blood
Blood
scalp
scalp
ears, but we also need to get singing crystal shards, which are going to be along the coast here.
Seeing crystal shards.
Bro's got piss and cock on his keyboard now. That's
Piss and cock.
amazing.
Piss and cock. Sounds like something a pissed off gentleman in York would say.
No, they would say, bloody winkle.
Bloody winkle.
Winkle toot.
No, they say bloody winkle, piss and cock.
True.
Act like a man, would
Act like a man witch?
would you? But I kind of whispered
Oh,
it.
I get you.
It's like they've taken you to the corner and they're kind of like sternly like whisper yelling at you, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I will say, if you're going with the strategy of not washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, number 1 or number 2, I think it's very important you don't do this weird half-assed thing where you just, like, put water on your hands.
Oh, I agree, yeah. That's fucking weird.
Froggy was saying a friend of his does that.
What the hell?
It's I've witnessed it in the
Men's bathroom.
in the men's bathroom numerous times. It's like a very popular thing. They'll turn on the fucking thing. They won't fuck around with soap or anything. They'll just put their hands in it. And then they'll usually not even bother with, like, a hand towel or anything. They'll just, like, flick the water on the ground as they're, like, walking out.
They're literally just spreading it. They're just
I know.
You might as well just mist the room with your piss.
Yes.
Just collect your piss in a spray bottle and walk out and mist everything.
Poppycock. Bloody cuck. Bloody cuck witch.
Plato's like that. What's a bloody cuck witch?
It's you.
Excuse me?
Bloody cuck witch. Yeah, all the fucking incel haters from the UK probably call you a bloody cuck witch.
That's true. They probably do.
Anissa's a bloody cuckwitch. She took iDubbbz and changed him for the worst.
What the hell? It sounded like I was talking to Draco Malfoy. I think Draco Malfoy would definitely be mad at me and you.
True.
And he
Thank
would
you,
call-
John Beige.
Yeah, succubus.
She's a succubus.
She cursed me and turned me into a willy Sag. Me into a willy.
She has iDubbbz by the balls. I heard that she's got a little collar and a leash for his ball sack.
I heard she has a little cock that she uses on him.
I heard that she pegs him. And he likes it. And he doesn't like it, but he deals with it anyway.
Sorry, I was kind of losing it there.
Like this, like, the crap? Oh, is it on free for all?
The loot?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. No, it's on group loot.
Interesting. by the bollocks.
Whoa, Chattanooga Charlie. Hey, man. I'm killing Succubus in Diablo 4. I like that.
That's me.
I hate that. Why are you freaking killing Succubi? You know there are allies, the Succubi. That is actually really depressing to think how many, like, mythical creatures are based in, like, weird misogynistic memes. Like, I was just thinking, like, sirens or gorgons are essentially the same exact thing. It's like, yep, women suck, am I right?
Yep.
And that's all they exist to be, essentially. I mean, I would say Succubus is a little bit more on the nose. It's just like, yeah, you're just fucking, that's all you are.
I mean, Siren's the same. It's like,
but they have
out at sea.
I know.
And don't girls.
True.
If you see a girl, she's gonna freaking ruin the fun and drown you.
Right.
What the heck?
I also might just be confusing because Gorgons and Sirens are probably different history. Like a Siren is specifically like mermaid lore and shit.
It's specifically like luring like ships into rocks and like drowning men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Gorgons are, but I know like the only like female like fictional character that isn't like women suck is Medusa.
Right.
And that's just like a really sad story. Like I think I told you that story, right?
Yeah, she fucking no, tell me again. Just a bridge version.
She gets abused by a man. Trigger warning to people. I don't want to like. She gets something taken from her against her will, and to protect her, she's gifted this ability that whenever she like looks at a man, they turn to stone. And she gets uglified in quotations with like the snake heads to make her less like, desirable. But she can protect herself.
Right. But she's still seen as a fucking evil creature in
she's been turned into it, but the tale is meant to be like a
right
like this is what happens when you fucking abuse women, basically. Like this is like
I just mean on the like the surface level interpretation, like the way I grew up. It's just like, yeah, Medusa's fucking the crazy evil lady that fucking turns you to stone, turns anyone to stone, not just specifically men.
Yeah, it gets extremely watered down.
Yeah.
Which is, but it's sad. Like witches obviously as well, and most of this stuff, you know, was written at a time when like it's very interesting. It's always written at a time where like women aren't like women are doing a little bit better. That's when like the witch shit starts to come out. Or, you know, also just writing God's wife out of the Bible, writing Eve to be a servant and a helper rather than a savior in the translations of the Bible. Like it's kind of everywhere. It's hard to know if like the creations of these things originally were like that or if it's just been so heavily warped that it now fits our like misogynistic idea of what women are.
It's crazy though, like how I was just bringing up the succubus and siren thing because it's like such a nothing character trait. It's like not interesting at all. It's just like, yep, the succubus is seduces. That's what she does. The siren seduces. That's what she does. It's like very uninteresting in general.
Ian always kind of looks pissed. Yeah, I was gonna mention witches, but I felt like it might have been more about paganism.
I'm happy.
I think it's,
I'm happy.
Oh, I think it's both. I think paganism, a lot of the time, is a lot more pro women in general. Like a lot of pagan faiths are like, for example, like druids, right? Like ancient Irish druids really valued women on the same level as men, and that was a problem for the Romans. So I think it's both. Paganism kind of symbolizes a big, it's a big threat, obviously, to monotheistic faiths.
Oh, right. I forgot there's an incubus. But,
I don't
yeah.
know when those were.
Yeah, succubus may have
incubus-
came before incubus.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know very much
And they
about.
were like,
I
we
didn't
like
learn-
these characters that are just all about seducing. Let's make a man version. Because men can
Yeah.
seduce as well.
I don't know. I don't know if. I wish I knew the history of incubi, because I don't.
Sorry, immolation. Legit food review will come, not next video, but maybe the one after. Which came first, succubus or incubus? The Orge, a dirty Detroit Rock City paranormal. The origins and explanation of succubus and incubus. Man.
Yeah, the Bible's extremely changed. Like, there's just certain words that have been chosen to be interpreted in bad faith, and it's kind of like.
Succubus and incubus are one and the same. Throughout history, it's been believed that the succubus would come at night and would sexually attack men in their sleep, retrieving their semen.
Jesus Christ.
Yucky.
Oh, also, like, there's a lot of other creatures in other cultures that are like I think it's Japanese, where there's like this woman spider creature thing that like comes into the house and steals your baby out of your womb or some shit, like fucking rips it out of you, and like she like steals people's babies or some shit. I don't know.
I kind of like that one. Yeah, someone mentioned in chat like that the succubus incubus thing was just a way for people to be unfaithful without taking responsibility. I could totally see that happening.
She stole my semen, babe.
Babe, I swear. That's why there's this fucking. That's why the window is open, is because of fucking some crazy demon came into my room and started sucking me.
Medieval semen retrieval. Yeah, it's been throughout history for sure. It's weird. Like Hypatia, if you look up the story of Hypatia, oh my god, is that sad. And no one ever talks about her, which is so weird. Everybody knows about you, like Ulysses or whatever the fuck, and fucking Plato and sucky fuck and
Conrad Murray.
yeah, freaking homunculus plum.
Roosevelt Guthenschauer.
Yeah, I don't know what these people are.
Those were original names.
From your brain, we know.
From my
we know,
brain. We know, babe. You don't have to explain it. We know.
I don't remember reading about sucking fucking history books.
Roderick Goldenshaw.
I do agree that people used to enjoy tragedies, and then Hollywood kind of like fluffed everything. But also, like, Shakespearean times, people were a little too hyped on just pure tragedy. Like, not everything's good writing because literally everyone in the room and in the story dies in the last act. It's interesting. It's all, everybody dies all the time. Everybody, nobody's free. Like, you can't tell me the ending of Hamlet isn't funny as fuck. Like, it's fucking weird. Why would any of that, like, it's just so dumb. Sorry, I'm very passionate about that because I had to take a whole course. It was not on purpose. You know when you sign up for a course and it's like something like, I don't know, like classics writing, and you go into it and it's like the professor's like, I love Hamlet, so this whole thing is about Hamlet. That's what my professor did. He literally gave me a full semester of just Hamlet. We watched like whatever the fucking Rosencrantz are undead. I can't even remember their goddamn names anymore. Those assholes.
The Rosencrantz are undead.
No, it was
That's a fucking cool
name. It's the fucking absurdity play.
I know. It's funny that you
can't remember.
Yeah, I just like the rephrasing of it. It made it cooler to me. Hello, Specs2. Welcome. Welcome to the chat.
Who's really into gaslighting? Is that the one where they used to... The ancient... man... There's some, like, weird stories that have been kind of echoed throughout time, and one of them, I can't remember if it's that one, if it's based on this story, but there was this story that, like, ended up having a play where it was just, like, a woman who would, like, lie on the stage with grain in her crotch, and then a goose, like a live goose, would come out and, like, peck the grain out of her crotch, and everybody was like, it's Zeus! Zeus has come as a goose to fellatio this woman. And they would watch it. They'd be like, this is a play.
Man, we need to bring that back.
No, we don't. That's how you get bird flu.
Maybe I could do a version of that, but with squirrels.
No. You want what? Ian!
What?
Don't do that to squirrels.
I mean, it's just going to be more of an illusion, right? Like, if they start, like, chewing on some seeds near my crotch, it's fine. If people want to...
It's so fucked up. What's wrong with you?
Just, like, a funny thing. Like, people would just watch that in a play format and be like, that's so funny. I wonder how they pulled this one off.
That's so funny. Yeah, you could be the next Shakespeare.
Fellatio, I think, is a universal term for any type of oral thing.
I thought so. Cunnilingus. I'll be more specific.
Okay. Listen, Froggy Tonic, don't go talking about words and definitions.
But yeah, anyways. The
just
Greeks,
for dicks. Okay, thank you. Good to know.
Sorry, cunnilingus. Froggy knows better English than us. And it's just sick what was I gonna say? Yeah, the Greeks, they really liked, like, the whole Zeus turns into animals thing. Because I think they just like to get freaky on stage, to be honest. Hello, pterodactyl. I kind of regret studying the classics, to be honest. And, Casey Neistat, remember when, what's his nuts? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Will Smith.
Will Smith told Casey Neistat that he's the modern day Medici.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, based on the plan Casey had, he was going to be the modern day Medici, but he never followed through with it.
Well, he doesn't have banker money to be the modern day Medici.
True. Oh, man. He has fucking... What's that money? Beam money. Beam money seems small now compared to the fucking crazy shit XQC got just for being
Yeah.
a streamer.
Maybe XQC could be the modern day Medici.
Yeah, true. We should pitch that to him.
Bean money. You don't understand. You could be the modern day. I don't know why that was such a funny. It's burned into my mind. It's like Will
Yeah.
Smith, like wide-eyed, like telling Casey Neistat, "You're like the modern day Medici." A character. This was the earliest form of a sperm bank, from what the stories say. This was a little wild for sure. A character. A jellyfish is a herb.
I've seen about 3 rooms that XQC has lived in. This dude ain't right. Like, all the rooms are just fucking completely bare.
No, have you not seen them?
No.
Oh my god. Google right now, XQC room.
Just that?
Yeah, I bet you anything it will show up right away.
Oh. XQC shows off his room. That is...
It's bad.
Yeah. I mean... it's honestly, like... It's too bad that the average, like, fan is also just, like, an unorganized, like, filthy gamer. Because...
Not to that level, though. I feel like...
I would say maybe worse.
No, Ian!
Yeah, I don't think you have enough faith.
Ian, no way.
I think so.
There's no way.
I think there's a way.
I can't believe that.
You can also just type in Asmongold room as well, and it's the same kind of thing. Like, this is super common.
Oh my god.
It's like, this isn't the whole house, right? Like, this is their room. This is their cesspool. They definitely make it as nasty. I shouldn't say as they can, because that's not the intention. But it's definitely just food and drinks, mostly, like, built up.
That shit rots. What do you mean? That's not. What do you mean just?
Oh, I mean just as in, like, I just mean just as in it's not like a variety of filth. It is just
what?
like, yeah, it's like, it's a lot of soda cans, a lot of fountain drinks just sitting there. It is stuff that rots, sure, like maybe if it's unfinished food. But it's all basically, like, I'm not, like, trying to dismiss it or anything. I'm just trying to say why it would be such a common thing. Like, this is the reason, is because it's...
What is a blood wall? Asmongold's blood wall? What does that mean?
I don't know if I want to know what that means.
Yeah, like, I get, like, depression rooms. That seems like... I mean, again, hey, you know, everybody's depression is at different levels of what they can do at you know, for certain amounts of time. I'm not, you know, but even in my most depressive state, when I was, like, in hell, I didn't get that bad.
Right, because you aren't an irresponsible dude.
Wait, his teeth would bleed at night? This sounds like a copy pasta, like a creepy pasta. His teeth would bleed at night, and he would wipe the blood on his wall, and it would dry there. What? What? That's literally a creepy pasta. Tell me that...
I feel like... Yeah, I mean, that is...
What the fuck?
Wait, what would bleed at night? His gums?
His teeth.
His teeth. What does that even mean?
Gums. It must be his gums. What?
Hans said, check what I DM'd to you, I think. Oh, maybe me.
Teeth rotted from the $2 steaks. Is this a video, like a touring video?
Oh, okay. Now, I'm looking at what hand messaged me.
Huh.
When I was 12 or 13, I broke the light in my bedroom when my friends and I were being animals. Ever since then, I've just used a lamp because we're too poor to afford to have it fixed. Finally got that shit fixed today after almost 15 years.
Fuck.
Oh, I see. And then someone like commented about like I guess the redness on the wall or whatever it was, and he says it's dried blood from when my teeth would bleed overnight, and I'd just wipe it on the wall when I woke up so I didn't have to get out of bed.
Oh my, what? No. Man, Han, I'm so sorry. I get that though. Like, sometimes something breaks and you literally just can't. I mean, you can't. And that's fine. You know. Fuck. That sucks though.
It is interesting though because yeah, everyone does have different like levels of like, is this an emergency or whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
I think for me, literally, I totally get depression, and I'm not like, I will never ever like shame somebody for not being able to like keep up with their room, but at least the rotting food, at least we gotta try and carry that somewhere else that isn't like beside the bed. That's all I'm saying. Or wiping blood on the walls.
yeah, I think they're really, I think they're a lot more like unhealthy than they think. Like, because clearly to them, like this, they've made this small task of just like moving the, the trash, and it's not like advanced trash. This is like low level trash that they could easily just, put in the recycling or, do something with. It's not like moving grass clippings, from inside your house into a fucking green waste container. Like, this is simple stuff to deal with. And I think if you're so distracted by your stream and your YouTube or whatever the hell you're doing in your room or just gaming in general, you really want to escape the world that you're in.
Yeah, that's interesting. Somebody said, I think you're actually touching on what Opus is saying, which is working with hoarders who experience situations like this don't realize it being a problem.
Right.
They need cognitive behavioral therapy to be able to get past it.
Yeah, totally. Because, I mean, I was at a point where, it was difficult for me, like, a lot of these really small things. Like, there was a period where I would leave the bathroom without flushing the toilet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it wasn't because, like, that takes zero effort to fucking flush the toilet. Zero effort. But I would be so into the game or whatever.
Wow.
The thing that I wanted to return to, that it wasn't even, like...
That's an addiction thing, isn't it, at that point?
Probably.
Because your brain is so focused on getting back to the dopamine hit and the escapism that you're not even thinking about.
Yeah, it was literally like invisible to me.
Wow.
And I think that's what a lot of this shit is. It's super easy to, because they're not aware of it. It's not like.
Yeah. I guess it is like, and that is something interesting. Like, you have the addiction like gene, or at least, or not maybe gene. I know they call it a gene, but like it runs in your family. So that's something that your brain probably battles and understands much better than mine, because I have OCD issues, which are like,
which for me, I cannot fucking get behind at all.
Yeah, like I have all these things that I feel like I have to do. But the time when I kind of get it, like, here's a really good example of like when it got out of hand for me, like my house. My OCD told me that my kitchen was too dirty to do anything about. Like I could not clean anything in my kitchen because my OCD had like gotten there's like a time where it gets out of hand and I'm like I can't even enter my kitchen. And when it gets to that level, I understand the like my brain can't even process or comprehend like why something's bad or why it needs to be done. It's just it isn't a thought.
Yeah.
And then I get caught in that
No, that
trap.
makes sense. And that's a super overwhelming feeling as well. Like, I can kind of relate to that idea. Like,
Yeah.
it's too late. You're like too deep.
Yeah, it's too late.
Uh-huh.
And then you kind of just let it go,
Yeah.
you know.
And just imagining some of these problems, like, combined, like my, gaming addiction or whatever, and then, like, not either not flushing the toilet or not like throwing the trash away and it just piling up around my computer, combined with some like OCD or whatever you described it as, like elements where it's like, oh, it's too late. You can be stuck and that's how you get into like a weird kind of hoarding problem.
Yeah.
And the worse it gets, the worse you get.
Yeah. You get buried.
Yeah.
I guess, and to be honest, that's kind of just like life in general, right? It's like you get off the tracks at some point in life. Maybe you were never on the tracks. And then you have this overwhelming feeling, just kind of like when your brain decides like your house is too dirty or, there's other things that you need to be worried about and things get like worse and worse. You go like, I can't even begin to like know where to start. It reminds me of when you used to tell me like, the idea of like cleaning a room, like just looking at a room and being like, I have to clean this. Like you're not going to clean it because it's so.
You're looking at the entire room.
So like trying to, and
Wait,
if you
don't loot
have,
it.
Oh, sorry.
Or,
I did. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to. I guess you looting it doesn't matter. If there's a shard on it, I'll get it.
Okay.
I just forgot to.
But it. Sorry, I think I was trying to get to something with that.
Yeah, you were talking about me not wanting to. I'll look at the whole room and be like, oh, I can't fucking do this.
Oh, if you don't have like the tools for life or for like, how to manage a room, like the life skills of keeping it to the point where it doesn't get to that point, you'll keep falling back into that. It's too late because you don't have like the proper tools to like manage a space without it getting overwhelming.
Yep.
Like if you're never taught how to do that, for example, like how are you going to learn?
Yeah.
Like my mom, she always used to say to me, because I was really having a problem with my first apartment, and my mom was like, if you just like do small tasks, like at least I had a mom to tell me like, just do small tasks and then it will never become overwhelming because you're just doing it over time. And she would like come over and help me do that. And if you don't have that, then how do you?
Yeah, you need to be taught these things a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I, like, this morning, I thought about something. I was like, I forget what I had. Oh, I had an exercise ball in the living room, and I was like, shit, like, there's no place for this thing. This is one of, like, many things that I've, like, bought on Amazon or other places, and I have no place for it to like store it. And I thought about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that could even be a trick that I employ for myself, sort of over time. Like before I buy something online, like I need to think about where it can even go before I even make that purchase. And this is something that I've decided to think about, at 32 years old. Because most of the things that I'll buy, it's just like, yep, that isn't a piece of clothing, so it doesn't go in a closet or a drawer. I'm just gonna like let it fucking exist on the coffee table, the kitchen table, wherever.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Opus. It's like one step at a time. I really like just cleaning the stove, for example, or just cleaning the sink, just doing the dishes, and not feeling like you need to do all of it is good. Han says, mental health in America and around the world is so unsupported and not talked about. These conversations are so important to have. I love when these streams touch these topics. It's such a nice change of pace and makes me feel much more safe and comfortable participating here. I love that. That makes me so happy. Very happy. Thank you, Han. I had my therapist tell me the other day trauma can stunt these emotional maturity aspects as well as just never been taught or seeing it done correctly. Yeah, that was a big one for me, was like nobody ever showed me proper hygiene growing up. And I didn't know that that wasn't normal. I didn't learn how to like put my hair up in a ponytail until I was like 19. And I was so embarrassed, right? Because I would be playing sports with like girls and they'd be all throwing their hair up. And if my hair, because I would get my like mom to put it up in a ponytail when I was at home, if she was around, I was never really shown. And every time I tried, I like couldn't do it. And if it would like come loose or something, I couldn't fix it, which was like super embarrassing, you know, like here's a really good example. This is like hella embarrassing, but whatever. I used to sleep in my everyday clothes. Like I would go to bed in jeans and my bra and my shirt because I didn't know that I was supposed to like wear pajamas.
I remember you telling me that. That is insane.
I didn't know.
Yeah. No, I could totally see that. It actually makes a crazy amount of sense. Yeah, they're clothes. Like, why not? It's not explicitly wrong.
Yeah, it was
and
like,
someone isn't necessarily like, it's your own like private time. It's not like, you know, it's not like now where you have a partner who's like, you know, judging you and immediately telling you like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Why the hell are you wearing blue jeans to bed?
I just can't. There's so many things that I did. Like, I didn't wash my face. Like I would put makeup on and then like not wash my face for like days. I didn't know I was supposed to wash my face. Like, these are things that, like, you know, most people are like taught, but I was not taught. So it took me way too long.
Well, I think parents also have a problem where they think this shit is like innate.
Yeah.
They definitely do. Like, my parents have absolutely done the thing where it's just like, yeah, this is like, my kid will absorb this because I, at my adult age, know that it's the case. And you sort of think that, you know, they are observing all the same things that you absorbed over your fucking 40 years of life.
Yeah.
It's like, not even close.
I relate so much. I was never taught, and then my parents get mad that I'm too old not to know things. They never taught me. Yep. I was never taught to wash my face. I just recently started doing it more. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We're like adults, and I'm like, wait a second. My skin feels so much better. Like, what the hell? Han, my only adult guardian treated me the same way, Anissa. I don't know how much the autism had to do with it, but my mom didn't teach me anything except educational things because she was a teacher, nothing else. Teachers tied my shoes for me up to middle school when someone actually bothered to help me learn basic things. It's crazy.
Yeah, the tying shoes is also a very popular one. I knew a lot of kids. I don't even know how I learned to tie my shoes. I don't know if I was taught by my parents or anything, but that was a very popular one for kids to not know. I knew kids that would wear like the Velcroed shoes, like all the way up into middle school because they couldn't tie their shoes.
Man. Washing your face is, you know, like, especially if you're showering, you know, I think you should do it because I think it just helps with overall, like, face, like, skin health and stuff. But it's especially bad if you're wearing makeup and you're not washing your face. Like, I was wearing makeup and not washing my face.
Grizzly Bear says, I teach my son to clean by making a game out of it. We'll play red light, green light, and see how many toys he can put up before the green time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Fucking SpongeBob taught me to tie my shoes. Yeah, it's hard. I think a lot of people, you grow up and you're an adult, right? You leave school and then you're alone in your own home. Even if you make money, it doesn't mean that you all of a sudden know how to like function if you've never been taught how to function. Especially in overwhelming situations. Like we were watching this one video that I found really interesting where this mother was asking her child to clean his room and he was crying. He was very young, like maybe 5 or 6. And the dad comes in and like yells like, get in there and clean your room. And you can tell the kid gets scared and then walks, into his room, very upset. And this child psychologist was explaining that like, he's not being manipulative. He's overwhelmed. He isn't like, he's crying because there's all this stuff and he doesn't know where to start or how to start. The best thing you could have done in that situation was say to him like, oh, I know it's a lot to do here. Let me help you start and we can like learn together how to tackle this. And that would have been the relief. But like yelling at him and kind of like just shoving him into this situation where you're not even teaching him how to deal with the overwhelming feeling is very bad.
I think we have a very bad habit as people, at least in the modern era, of thinking that a lot of these things are malicious or manipulation or anything like that. And it's crazy how often it just so isn't the case. Mm-hmm. But that's like the easiest thing to turn to. And I think it usually like says a lot about the person who assumes that that is the case. I think some of the healthiest people out there, assume that there's just a miscommunication or misunderstanding or, in this case with a kid, that they're just scared or overwhelmed.
Yeah. I think one of the most toxic traits about like modern Western parenting is assuming children are being manipulative when they're expressing like sadness or discomfort or overwhelmed feelings.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like, I don't know. I don't know anything about parenting and how like often because I know as a kid growing up, there were times where I was like being cheeky or whatever. Like I kind of wanted to like, see how far I could push my parent. Not push. I don't know. That might be the bad. Like what I could get away with.
I mean, kids are supposed to test like.
Yeah.
But I don't. For me personally, I was never doing anything maliciously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think most kids aren't. But I think if you're raising your kid, like to think about others and be considerate, I don't think it would ever even be like it shouldn't be a question at that point. Like, is my kid manipulating me? Like. And I think that's kind of the key. I don't think it's like a natural thing that, if you're raising your kid to be decent and think about others, like, shouldn't be a thought in your head.
Yeah. I was watching this psychiatrist that was explaining that, like, the brain development required for someone to even be manipulative doesn't even happen, before the age of, like, 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm. Velvet Cord says, my parents did an amazing job teaching me about hygiene as a child, but lately I've been depressed, I'm physically disabled, and I just hate getting out of bed sometimes.
I understand that. I think that it's okay to like have times of being overwhelmed and just let yourself recharge. Don't feel guilty about having to take a break. You have the tools and you can get back on it when you're ready, especially like being physically disabled and battling that. Like I think, like, it's just important not to be too hard on yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Swanky Hango, for the subscription. Very good subscription. Hello. Yeah, I actually think that's I don't know. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes about, especially with like maybe comparing yourself to other people.
Especially with social media.
Yeah, I think Froggy or someone mentioned it in the chat where it's like, you're always, comparing your progress and what you're doing to the next person, and it so doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
for real.
Whatever gets you there.
Sometimes you see someone who's a fucking billionaire and they blow themselves up in a fucking sub. Like sometimes you see people and you're like, whoa, that guy's like freaking at the moon, but he's like actually not. He's just lying that he's at the moon and then blowing up.
Yeah, well, legit. You listen to the fucking sub guy and you're like, man, like without the context that he blew himself up.
Yeah.
You would absolutely think like, yeah, smart guy, like smarter than me for sure. Knows exactly what he's talking about. Wow. So much confidence. How brilliant. This is the guy. This guy might be next president.
It also reminds me of like when Elon was just confidently telling everybody like, yeah, we'll be going to Mars in 5 years. And everyone believed him because why would you be so confident unless you knew it was true?
Yep. It's crazy. But there's so many like inputs and like reasons why people like behave the way that they do, and it's so hard to like be tuned into it constantly. It's like Elon's been able to lie about shit like dates and deadlines in his company. Like, full self-driving, stage 5, full self-driving in 2021. It's gonna happen. We're gonna be done with the Cybertruck in 2019. Like all of these things, and it's been so advantageous to his stock price and investors and all this sort of shit that, like, of course, it's like, well, the lying worked before. I'm just gonna fucking continue to lie. Mm-hmm. It's super effective. I'd be an idiot not to lie, and it's actually true. Like in our system,
in our society, yeah. Our society definitely rewards one type of mental illness way more than the other type. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Like if you're narcissistic, like the system is made for you. And it's sad because it enables narcissistic behaviors. So if you're already like a narcissistic person or you have narcissistic tendencies, society is going to make it worse. You're going to get rewarded until you inevitably blow yourself up in a sub. Like it's sad.
Froggy said, yep, that was me. It's the core of most society's problems, comparing ourselves to others and wanting to catch up and be /be better /be as good.
Yeah, it sucks because everybody is good. Everybody, there's so many things, so many factors that make people individually, like, for me, for example, someone who has a ton of friends and like fucking likes, interacting at their workplace and, has a strong relationship with all of their family members, to me, like, that's the epitome of success. But there's probably someone out there that like looks at me and my lifestyle and what I'm doing who is that and is like, that's the epitome of success. You know what I mean? Like, it's so nebulous and moving and changing, and it's usually just not even real.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Maple, for gifting a sub to Where's Your Dad? And Where's Your Dad gifting a sub to Opus. That's so sweet.
That is so sweet.
That's called sweetness. Sweetness in the chat.
There's like people out there that literally idolize Sigma male, like there's people out there that are like a dude not needing anyone and just being for himself, like that's success. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. Like, I don't know. You're never going to be successful to everyone, and yourself and all your secrets. So no matter what you end up doing in life, I think you'll always think that you're not as successful as you actually are.
We freaking exploded the hype train, babe. I think it was all the shit that you're talking.
Oh, I was talking shit?
No, I mean, the words you were speaking. Yeah. Hype train, level 1 complete. Thank you, Wirtz. Is that the Bill Wirtz? Or maybe you're Gregory Wirtz.
Oh, very cool. I don't
Thank
know.
you so much for subscribing, Gregory Wirtz.
Oh.
She was spitting.
Aw, thank you, Maple.
Yeah, Maple's fucking... Maple is as sweet as maple syrup.
I want to eat more of my garbanzo, please, beans.
Please, Beans. Wirt says, oh, I'm a big fan of him and hype. He's got my same last name. That is cool. I'll take that. Maybe you guys are related and you just don't know it.
Garbanzo bean break.
Man, my grinder's still sitting here.
What? You haven't eaten it?
I'll take a couple bites.
You gotta eat it. Because I'm making us dinner tonight. You gotta have a belly that is ready to receive.
A belly rotund.
True.
Froggy says, Kai and I may or may not be discussing trying out discussion streams to not call them podcasts, and this is exactly the type of combo I hope to have. This feels very healthy. That's awesome. It's it needs to become more regular for sure. It's a lot less isolating, and I feel like I don't know. It's helpful to really hear from the neurodivergent community about their what they can do to improve their lives. Because for me, it's taken a while to even do basic shit.
We didn't have a bed frame
Yep.
for the first, like 4 years of our relationship.
And you know, I'm gonna try to be a little bit vulnerable here for you guys for a moment. You know how Asmongold had the blood wall?
Oh no.
I had the booger post.
Oh my god, you were one of those. I thought you were gonna say cum wall. I was scared.
Yeah, no,
I hit the cum wall.
no cum wall. But I did have a booger post on my bed frame, where it's like when my nose would dry out in the night, I needed to put the booger somewhere.
Did your mom know? I didn't sleep on that bed, did I? I hate them shits.
No.
Did I sleep on that bed?
No, you didn't. But you know, it's one of those things where I'm embarrassed by it. I don't want someone to walk into my room and be like, "Oh, is that a booger post? You're a loser. You have a freaking booger post, loser." So I would try to like hide it, like where it was like not visible. I was like sentient enough to put it there. So yeah, booger post.
God damn it.
At least you didn't eat them. I mean, I'm not gonna say I never ate a booger.
Oh my god! I don't know why I have such a problem with snot, but snot.
Well, it's
really
different. I would never like.
gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Snot gives me the ick.
I could never.
I could never. I would never.
So, how many more fucking blood scalp things do you need?
Excellent question. Excellent question.
Ears. I have 10 to 15.
Let me see here. Why won't it let me scroll? It's annoying. Let me look on here.
Krusty Buns, a booger post is just a part of my bed frame. The post, you know, you have posts on all four corners of your bed. And the corner of the bed that I was on is the booger post, because that's where I was sleeping and hanging out. And that's where I would wipe the booger, because
Ian,
I didn't have a hanky.
Here's the other thing Ian told me.
No.
As far as like stopping my tattoo.
Are you gonna make me seem cringe?
No. But he did used to like opt to sleep on the floor instead of his bed because his bed was occupied with things, which I think is crazy.
Oh, you're right.
Shit off the bed. I was like, you are on a different level. Like, what? Just push it on the floor.
I didn't want to disturb the pile.
wild. That I thought was wild. I couldn't believe you told me that. Because sleeping on a bed is like the most important thing for me.
It was interesting to find out that there is a culture of people, I think people with like allergies, it might be a British thing as well, I'm not sure, of people actually carrying around handkerchiefs, hankies to blow into.
My dad used to just have a Kleenex that he would like
Kind of
and
reuse.
put back in his pocket. I think it's an Arab thing because there were a lot of like older Arab men that did that. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Just throw it out. Throw it
I
out.
do always. Worked in ice rinks for 10 years.
Mm.
Is that, oh, because in your nose, because it's so cold, your nose would start to leak a little bit?
That makes sense.
I understand that.
Tissue reuser. Yep.
A British person here, no one under the age of 70 has a handkerchief. Well, I know a British YouTuber.
We do.
But I don't want to say. But
We do.
they would use a handkerchief, and it was the funniest shit ever to see them whip out their hanky and talk about hay fever.
You need to protect me because I need to look for lotion.
She's looking for lotion.
Right back.
Lotion the cat. Don't apply lotion to a cat. Our cat's name is Lotion. All right, Anise is complaining in the background about not having the right brand of lotion or something.
No, it has a scent.
Oh, it has a scent, she says.
Scented because it's just gonna make me more itchy.
Oh. Well, I would just firmly press your back against the wall. A lotion commotion. Man, I really want a cat named Lotion now. So what have you been up to besides streaming? Kind of making videos casually on the side. We're planning to do some Minecraft events with the mod team. I've been conversing with them on occasion. What else? We went to LA because we went to a Teddy Fresh event. Not really much of an event. It's like a little small party, small shindig. And while we were in LA, that's when Anissa got the tattoo. What have I been doing? Well, I've just been trying to come up with video ideas. I got a few that I'm like cooking on, but some of them are like a little bit expensive and maybe out of the scope right now. It's more like an iDubbbz video from like 2018 when money was less tight and my brain was, I guess it's not a matter of money being tight. It's more about now I'm less willing to be stupid with money. Yeah, the party was very sick. It's, Ela had a bunch of friends and people in, like, the modeling industry. You know, a lot of creators who were, like, partnered with B&H Photography. And, you know, if they're partnered with a fucking photography company, you know they gotta be very bougie and swaggy. And then I also met Franklin Jonas, which is a Jonas brother. I think he might be a step Jonas brother or something. I'm not sure.
I think he's half.
Yeah, isn't that what step means?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, he's half Jonas. which, you know, is more Jonas than I got in me. And he was super kind. Yeah, a lot of random people at the event. We
That means married in sibling. Half
oh.
sibling is your dad or your mom. You share one of them.
Mm.
Mhm. I'm eating garbanzo beans and trying to not think about my itchy back.
I'm fucking chewing a grinder right now. A soft Italian pretzel grinder.
Is it good?
I'm about to die.
Is it good? Oh.
Maybe I'll feign death. Ooh. Okay, that seemed to work. Thank you for healing my corpse. And healing me. Yeah, very good.
Gee. Holy shit. I should have brought lotion. That was so dumb.
Froggy says, yeah, my two sisters / brothers, for example, all halves because the dad fucks everywhere.
Mm.
The dad. It is good. It is good. No Swanky Hango. No more What's in the Box videos. I'm sorry.
It was cool. A Chanel model told Ian that he liked his stuff a lot.
Yeah.
Said he was a fan.
I said, I phrased it kind of poorly, but I was like, you want a picture or anything? I was trying to be like non-committal and like cool about it. I didn't want to like offend him or anything.
Yeah.
But he was very shy to take the picture. I was like, oh, I don't know if you wanted that. Oops, sorry for.
Oh.
Oh, I'll need to pull this one over to you.
Chanel model. Wait. Well, what?
I got mobs. I got enemies in the area.
I got enemies. Man, I'm really trying to not think. Man. Does the itchiness go away if I ignore it for long enough?
I mean, I would just fucking do one of these and just move your back on it.
No, it's like my top shoulder.
Okay.
But also like the pressing isn't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have too many issues with itchiness, so I don't know.
Ever? What the hell?
I mean, I think I'm trying to think. It's like you're, the way you're talking about it, it sounds like the way that I would talk about like me having bowel issues and I have like a really upset stomach or whatever, and I'm experiencing some pain.
Oh, I got 15 of 15. Yeah.
Whereas like for me, it's like, I don't know, like what you're describing is more like a bug bite type situation, which would be like, I don't know, not as, I wouldn't care as much.
Can I ice it?
Let's
Okay.
let's Hearthstone.
Do we have any like ice stuff here?
Oh, actually, let's not Hearth.
Oh, okay.
We don't have ice. All right, we're just gonna run out of this place.
Okay.
FYI. How
long do people who have tattoos in chat, how long, I know I should know the answer to this, but I don't. How long do tattoos usually stay itchy? Has anybody gotten their back done? When does it stop sucking ass?
How do I feel about single-use plastics? Love them.
What the?
No, I don't know. They're I think I'd prefer if they were multi-use, or we had a better way to deal with the single-use aspect. I think the whole recycling thing has really depressed me because I never feel like there's a correct answer. Like some people say recycling does nothing, and it's like, okay, then why am I doing it?
Because big oil
Yeah, big oil tells
you to.
and then what else?
Wait, where are we supposed to be going?
Well, come to me.
Oh, what the?
But I will say I am very interested in like how companies are solving the problem. And I think the one I'm most interested in is straws. Because I think we can all agree that it's like inconvenient and unfun to use like paper straws.
Yeah, especially in your Slurpee.
Yeah, not good in a Slurpee, not good in like any sort of large American drink because, you're nursing it over the 2-hour movie that you're watching in theaters, right? You don't want the paper straws. They suck, but it's also like a lot of people just put up with the suck because it's like, well, I'm doing we should move to something like paper straws, you know?
You hear the foghorn?
I do.
Is that like a cruise ship leaving?
I think so, yeah.
What the hell? It's going off.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to
like
tell someone to get the fuck out of the way.
I hope it's not a natural disaster warning or something.
I just use reusable straws. The metal ones are easy to keep sanitary. Yeah, I agree. I just find it interesting because it feels like it should be an easy problem to solve. It's like a small amount of plastic, or a small amount of a material. It doesn't need to be a plastic. But right now it seems like it's paper or plastic. I went to a place, I don't know where it was. Maybe you remember, Anissa, where recently the straw was like made out of what looked like fucking crab, or like it was discolored. Yeah.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was discolored and organic looking, and I was like, this is working like a normal plastic straw, but it looks like if you let this shit sit in the ocean, it would disintegrate in a couple days.
I can't remember. I do like that Starbucks moved to the sippy cup.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Do you need meat for your pet?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I've been good on meat for a while. I've started to remember to grab it. Okay, right now we're trying to get
oh yeah, the plastic eating fungus.
large river crocodile skins. So we need to kill crocolisks. Oh, this guy wants to kill the crocolisk. Fuck you, dude. I'm stealing it.
Whoa. Feral. You're feral.
Hemp straws. Is that what it is? I need to look it up.
It could be hemp. Yeah, I would believe that.
But I was like, okay, this seems like it could be a solution. And like, as long as there's a company that's mass manufacturing those and companies are supporting it, like, we should be able to fucking solve the fucking plastic straw problem. Like, it shouldn't take us 10 years to figure out what it is, what it's going to take.
No,
that is
I
so simple.
I mean, it's definitely the oil companies making it.
Yeah,
really
dirty
hard.
bastards.
Yeah.
I'm going to type this in.
You.
Alternative straws. Sugarcane straws. It seems like people are doing that. Agave straws.
Sounds good. So it's tasty.
Natural. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's agave straws. It's sad that people have to sell. Yeah. This looks about right to me. The agave straws I'm all about. That seemed to work really well for me. And the texture is very similar to plastic. I don't see how anyone could have a problem with that. We repaired the hole in the ozone by banning the offending chemicals. The same can be done for plastic. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, people are going to figure it out, especially when you fucking force them to figure it out, you know? It's also not going to fucking ruin anyone's life to ban some plastics.
What the?
Huh?
What the fuck?
What?
There's like a line of like 600 griffins flying in the air.
Oh.
What the hell?
They're probably going to raid somewhere.
There's so many of them. There's like, it would look like a glitch. That freaked me out. Wait, where are you?
Over here, trying to find some cropolists to kill.
Alright, I'm heading over. That was so interesting. I agree. I think like we don't really need straws. I'm a bit of a baby though because I have very sensitive teeth.
Yeah.
I would, if I never saw a straw again, I wouldn't cry.
Yeah.
Except for milkshakes.
So, I don't know. To me, what makes it like kind of fun and interesting is like we can tinker with it and like no one's going to, you know, if we don't figure it out, there's no real loss. Just fucking drink from glasses. Loot crocolisk.
I can't loot.
Well, why the hell not?
Oh, no, I can. Mystery meat.
Jesus.
Yeah, true. Boba. I lied. I need straw for boba.
Oh. Well, yeah, it'd be interesting. I want to see a fucking agave boba. It's important for the experience, right? Like, you need the boba straw to experience boba.
I mean, like, you could
We know that boba isn't a right.
It's not a right. And you could, I think you could, like, sippy cup it, to be honest.
You could sippy cup it, but again, it doesn't ultimately solve the problem, right? Because you're still making plastic.
That's true. Boba is a right.
Boba
Man, I
is
want to
not
get
a
boba.
right.
Can we get boba?
Can we get boba?
A boba.
Boba's not a right.
Boba.
Oh, wait, no, we don't need to kill those ones.
Booba.
We need to kill small ones. Oops.
The heck?
Didn't mean to do that.
I don't want that crap.
Just trying to throw it away. Yeah, it's just, you know.
Yeah, you have to tongue the boba out like a bobbing for apples type deal.
Like, it's very random what we've decided to, like, enjoy. Like, there was a point where there was no straws on planet Earth. And we were fine.
Define fine.
We were fine.
What's this guy? Why is he bothering me?
A little goof. He's a little goofball. Don't mess with him.
Kind of reminds me of Blitz. Little goofball.
Road to Olympics asks, what do you think was your mistake in your last boxing match?
That's a good question.
It is a good question. I mean, I haven't like rewatched it. I think I'd change my mind if I watched it again. But I think it, you know, I could always say something like I didn't train enough, or I don't know, I didn't throw this punch enough, or I didn't dodge enough, or whatever the fucking thing is. But I don't think any of that really matters. I think my mistake was not wanting to win enough.
Yeah, I agree. And not using your cardio advantage.
Yeah, I had a massive cardio advantage, and I could have absolutely taken punches to give punches, and, you know, I could have gone a lot harder.
He's just not competitive in that way. I think you just, and you're so exhausted emotionally and stuff by the time like the fight comes around. It's
Yeah. It's hard to be in a fucking win at all costs mindset. I'm just not my brain doesn't go that way. It's why I fucking hate playing or I shouldn't say hate.
punch game.
It's why I didn't enjoy playing basketball growing up is because when people would like I would get fucking in my own head as soon as I got called out for double dribbling or traveling or whatever, or any of the other fucking rules that people would fucking mention. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking break the rules. I don't want to be an unlikable person who's like breaking rules and doing that kind of shit. So I definitely try to be as like fair as possible.
I totally agree.
In sports and shit.
That's what I would have said. You were the better boxer technically, but you didn't look like you wanted to do any damage. And like you said, you could have taken punches to give more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of playing other people's game. Like, just being like a good NPC for Alex to fucking hit.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
I got one of the two. Yeah, I mean, and that's just how your mindset was. Is like you're there to perform. You're not there to win.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of how you...
Exactly.
And you're just going to box the way that you've been taught to box, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like looking at it, I know all the things, you know. If I watch it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I could have used more head movement. I could have pressured him more. And I could have...
Got out of the clinch better.
Yeah, I could have thrown a lot more combinations.
Yeah, higher volume.
That was a big problem of mine, I think. I haven't watched it, but instinctively, I don't think I threw very many combinations, if at all.
You were throwing combinations.
Yeah, but like maybe two to three to four punch combinations. I wasn't throwing anything more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for your insight, sir, or madame.
It's really nice to hear people's like input on that, because I think a lot of people don't give Ian enough credit for his technical ability in boxing, because you are very technically, like, you're a good boxer.
Mm-hmm.
If you give it another go, I'll be super interested to see your developments. That's cool. That's sweet. How'd you get that?
What the hell? That quest?
Yeah, I only had one.
Let me see what this quest is. Investigate the camp. Come here. It should be... Come in here? Go into your quest log and look for investigate the camp and see if it's checked.
Maybe I don't have it.
It says that you do have it.
Oh yeah, complete.
Okay. We're good.
I didn't get all the crocolisk.
How many crocolisk skins do you have? 0 or 1?
1.
Okay, I also only have 1.
Okay. Turns out if you only pick opponents weaker than you, you always win. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the mentality. I don't know. I think the thing that I need to get over is like wanting to win. So I wouldn't want to fight someone who has the same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just feels like whatever. I feel like I need to get over that.
Yeah, you fought two very hungry guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were very hungry to win, both of them. And I think that was the biggest difference out of all. Like, even with Dr. Mike and the size difference, I actually think his, like, want to win and be a winner was, like, more of a mismatch than the size.
I agree.
And it's hard because I try not to project on Ian, but I'm a very competitive person. And my brain's like, Oh, I want you to feel what it feels like to like work hard at something and win. But I have to remember that not everybody feels the way that I do, and it's maybe it's just not something that's important to him at all, you know? Maybe that's not an experience that he needs to have.
Yeah, it's very tough. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. It, my feelings on it might change over time. Right now, I'm like, I think still in the same headspace as I was before.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty uncaring, just wanting to focus on the the show
Mm-hmm.
and just getting through it.
Mm-hmm. It is very
Um,
like it's very hard.
and I
I'm
think
not gonna lie.
I don't know. I totally get now at this point the idea why I was always confused by when we would talk to other YouTubers or whoever and be like, "Oh, you gotta like let me fight J Station or some I don't know random piece of shit," because I think that's what some people need, and that might even be
Yeah.
what I need. Like I might
Yep.
need to fight someone that I really fucking despise to be able to get
Mm-hmm.
to that point. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the harder it is to despise people.
Yeah. I think CC is an interesting event because it seems like everyone gets the performance rush slash camaraderie, and it doesn't matter so much if they win or not. 100%. Yeah. That's my favorite part about it. Even the people who lose and feel kind of bad in the immediate, it doesn't last very long because they realize that, like, literally no one cares that
Yeah.
they lost. People are just excited that they performed and participated,
Yeah.
which I love. I mean, I think that's very
It's
important. That's the
also
culture I want.
it's such a beautiful sacrifice as well. If you like you going out there and performing has also given someone one of the greatest feelings of their life. Like, it's nice that, Dr. Mike was able to experience that.
Yeah.
It's nice that Alex Wasabi was able to experience that.
Yeah. It's important, I think, for everyone. Like, I think it makes everyone feel good,
Yeah.
including the viewers. And I think we really need that right now. Like,
Damn.
all of us, we need that.
We are not getting Croc skins,
I know.
and they don't spawn very fast.
Yeah, Graham Stephan boxing is amazing. Very amazing thing to see.
I am not looking forward to Counter-Strike 2 coming out, if that's what you're saying, CS2. Those games, the fucking FPSs and shit, they just require way too much attention and reaction time, and I do not fuck with that.
Ian's brain go.
Yeah, my brain go.
A lot of griffins flying around. When I look back at the energy on the ring, how people reacted, the way fighters would go on the ropes and scream, it's great. It's very feels very dreamlike.
It's so cool to see how different people fucking take it in as well. Like,
Well, like Sabrina smiling the whole fucking time, I was like, holy shit! Like,
yeah, it's fun. Like, she was having fun.
yeah, it's sick.
When I was doing that, I was like, I couldn't imagine fucking. There was a moment where I could imagine smiling for sure, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the whole time.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
such a good fight. There was ways of competing other than boxing. I think I I know that there's people that are in the works of trying to do things like that, and I respect it. I don't think we have the passion for that. Um, but I have a feeling that Creator Clash is kind of, oh, I got another skin.
Nice. Okay.
Has kind of opened the door for maybe more things like that in the future. For me, the idea of two people fighting two content creators just being so out of their element and it feeling so high stakes is like a very specific recipe that I can't imagine kind of doing in any other way. But I might just be hyper focused on the sport of boxing. I'm not sure. So I'll be excited to see what other people come out with, but I think we'll stick to boxing. I don't know how do you feel about it, Ian?
I feel the same. I think I like the live event thing. I like having a thing to perform in. Like, I think that's what I was missing with like hearing YouTubers and content creators going on tour. I was always just like, what the fuck are you touring? Touring what? You gonna do comedy? What do you think? You're a comedian? But I think a one-time event where you're doing something where it's very obvious what you're doing and it's exciting like that, I'm totally down for it. And if it could be replicated, you know, not everything has to be as intense as Creator Clash or boxing in general, but I don't know. I'm really starting to like the idea of professional wrestling. Because
Like
I
WWE?
think, yes, because I think a lot of cool things can be done. It is not going to touch boxing, in my opinion, but it would be a show. And it would give a little bit of that
Yeah, I agree.
fake, I guess, like fake intensity, and a lot of the feelings and fun experiences that the audience and the fighters have outside of punching each other, like
Well,
the
it'd be
ring
fun to
walks,
see
the
characters.
yeah, exactly, the characters. Let's hit our Hearthstone,
Okay.
and then let's fly to Booty Bay because we have 2 quests to turn in, maybe 3 quests to turn in there.
Okay.
Because the WWE stuff, like, I've always thought it was cringe, and it's really hard for me to get into it. But I know it exists for a reason, and I'm like,
I love the WWE.
I wonder when it's going to click for me exactly.
Oh, this is not where the flight went the wrong way. I think. This isn't the flight master.
Yeah, Hunter did say fighting with you is a lot of fun. Yeah, he did say that, or something like that to Myth. Yeah, the WWE does pull in a lot of fucking views, and it's just like it's just a play. It's just an interesting play with a lot of cool characters. Yeah. And I don't know. I think it's like I could see people doing a lot more, you know, shows with that. You know, boxing, I'm seeing like Misfits and seeing all these other like influencers doing boxing, and it's like, this, let's be real, like this isn't that sustainable of a thing for an individual. Like, it's
definitely not for an individual.
It's certainly sustainable for like a promotion company. But yeah, once you land here,
I took a while because I didn't know where the flight.
It's all good. I'm just trying to tell you. Once you land here, the there's goblins on the on the top story right when you land. That you can turn these in at. Hell yeah, we got goblin fishing poles. Man, I should have gone to the Booty Bay or the Gurbashi Arena. We could have gotten another traveler's backpack, maybe. I'll have to keep an eye on like the time next time, because I think they do it every hour.
That'd be fun. I'd like to do that again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading your tweet.
There's so much lore with wrestling. Yeah, that's why it seems, pretty fucking cool. Is like I'm unaware of a lot of the lore, so it's hard to like immediately jump into it and kind of know what's going on. But I do recognize that it is there.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I'm so close to leveling.
Have a good one.
Snapjaw Crocolisks. Okay. There's a lot of quests. We have 4 quests we need to turn in here, just FYI. And when you turn each one of them in, get the new quests that they offer.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I just zoned out for like way too long.
That's okay.
What are we doing? Okay, I'm going to the goblins.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to them. I'm saying, hey guys, I
Yeah.
got a blood ear.
Yeah, you're going to get new quests from all of them. You're going to turn in all the quests, and some of them are going to give you new quests.
Okay, now what am I going to do?
Go to the bottom story of that building you're in.
Okay.
Not that way. Go into the building where you just were. Yeah, bottom story there. You will be able to turn a quest in and get a new quest. Oh, Gurabashi Arena is every 3rd hour. So 3rd hour. Oh, so we do it at 9 p.m. right now. Hey, iDubbbz. Woo! How do you feel about the current conversation around... I don't think that's a topic I want to fucking talk about. But thank you for the question.
I think it's important to ask medical experts and people in the trans community because they know what's best about their bodies and what's going on medically and what is factually correct. I think a lot of people give way too many hot takes about trans people in general and where they should and shouldn't be that definitely have no business talking about it.
I agree with what Anise is saying. That is my opinion. Also. That's why I freaking married her.
Keep it real.
But there are great people that you can listen to talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, since when did any of these people care about women's sports? That's
Very
also true. I think it's over here. Babe? In here, maybe?
Oh, I'm coming, my baby. I'm the
You
wrong
were
way.
going the wrong way, my baby.
Oh, sorry.
Talk to this young man, this green young man.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Yo,
His name is Drizzlick. And then get the new quest from him.
Iritzik, I don't believe you. I do not believe you at all. But, you know.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh,
And-
shit. Oh, no. I fell. Okay, let me look at these quests that we have to do here.
Ian took a spill in the drink.
Hostile takeover and some assembly required. Tumbled crystals and snapjaw crocolis skin. Tumbled crystals, snapjaw. Okay. So let's go and fly back to that place we were just at.
Can do. I mean, I am middle-aged, but what the fuck? Yeah. Relatable. It was definitely an and everyone clapped type. What the hell? There's just a guy standing in here in this bedroom staring at me ominously.
Ignore him.
Ignore him?
Ignore him.
Okay, I'll try my best. Okay, I think I figured out. We're flying.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly got really itchy again. Okay, and we're flying back to that same place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yo, is that a fucking hoagie?
Does it look like a hoagie? Nah, dude, this is a grinder. You're supposed to put it in the oven. Oh, man. I just realized my fucking subs are, like, consistently going down now.
Yeah. The hype is over.
I just forgot that that's how it... No one chose that. I'll go in
Yeah.
people's streams and I'll just see the number. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, that number's growing. But it just is, it's just a wave. There's, like, an ebb and a flow.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, just not advertising it anywhere. Like, it, you know, you kind of swelled, like, the initial hype of people that are aware. And now because you're not, like, pulling in traffic, it's, like, it's kind of hard to ask for it to stay that high.
Thank you, Maple. That's blessed. That's literally blessed. Bushy, you don't have to do that. It's just gonna go back down, brother. Thank you, Maple. Thank you, Bushy. Thank you for the big one, Bushy. It's okay. I'll I'll figure out what level of, like, stream advertisement that I need to do, because I've just been, you know, obviously want to keep it like a tight group, you know. Yeah, Bushy did steal your thunder, big time. I'm also just learning how this thing goes. For some reason, I thought, I don't know why I thought this, that subs just, thank you, Grokken, that subs just, like, fucking stayed. Like, it was like, what do you call that?
That's sad.
Like, it's sad. It's just like a misunderstanding of the system. So I thought, I know that it's paid, so I didn't think it was like a YouTube sub or anything like that. But I thought it was kind of like, you know, forgetting to cancel with your DAZN or Showtime subscription. So, like, you can subscribe and then, you know, maybe you're not.
No, yeah, you have to remember to read.
Right, well, especially with the gifted, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's something that, you know, a lot of people don't even necessarily ask for. So that would be insane if it, you know, just charged you for another month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning.
Oh, that's so interesting. I didn't know you streamed until I saw your stream upload on YouTube a while back. So that person who pirated your stream kind of gave you a little bit of traffic.
True.
I wonder how many people that.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's another reason why I should just start uploading these streams.
Yeah.
Okay, so for these crocolisks, I don't know if you could loot that one over there. We are looking for... Oops. Skin. Again.
Okay.
But I think there's going to be a lot more crocolisks to farm, thankfully.
Okay. Put the lotion in the basket. Put it in the basket.
You'll give me your Bezos bucks every time? Alright, I'll take the fucking
Nice.
Bezos bucks. That's awesome. I want to be in that 2% of people who get the 70-30 split.
Oh, that's cool. Twitch makes it super easy. You can import them directly to your YouTube from Twitch without ever downloading the VOD yourself. That's fucking cool.
That is kind of insane.
I'm not gonna lie, Ian. I'm getting more itchy as time goes on.
Man, I don't know what to tell you. We still got at least 20 minutes left in this stream.
I know, but I might hit maximum itch. Or I just become feral.
What if you came in here and I lightly pressed on multiple parts of your back?
No, that's not.
And you answered questions from chat.
We're too far gone.
I think chat would like that.
Ooh, antihistamine might help. Okay, maybe we need to stop at a drugstore and get antihistamine and
I mean,
some more Aquaphor.
I mean, I have a like an anti-itch cream at home. It's not even a cream; it's a gel.
Pill.
Oh, you want a pill?
Yeah. And then put Aquaphor on
She's
it.
acting like she's dying because of an itch.
Oh my God, it's so bad. You know when it feels like somebody's putting a like it gets so itchy it feels like somebody's putting a pin?
No, I don't know that.
Oh my God. You don't know true suffering then. No, Bushy, that's not weird. That's fucking awesome. Thank you for supporting Creative Clash 1 and 2 and believing in Ian.
Wait, where was that said?
Oh my God. It makes me like fucking involuntarily twitch. I can't believe you don't have that.
Where the hell did that go? Yeah, thank you, Bushy. I mean, that's... People all have their reasons, and I appreciate that reason. Leave her alone. Itchy equals bad. I also can't stand nonstop sensory input. The way we deal with sensory overload as autistics is very different from neurotypicals.
Oh, it's so much.
I totally get the struggle. ADHD does it too.
Okay, I actually have to get off. I can't be online anymore.
Okay.
I'm out of control right now.
All right.
How do I get back home?
You can take the road back.
Okay. You can stay playing. Far.
It's not much longer. I mean, you could log out right where you're at. It's fine.
Really? Okay,
yeah, just log out.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm gonna defend her corpse right here for a hot minute. Not corpse, but you know, lifeless body, soulless body. She should do that thing that Baloo does with the trees. You know, Baloo the bear, how he scratches his back on the trees. She should just do that, but like do it against the concrete wall in the back here. She's gonna fucking miss out on these Crocolis skins. I mean, in my opinion, that's much worse than being itchy. I think the only time I've... Oh, struggled with itchiness is with a really bad like spider bite or something like that. The more you scratch, the more it feeds the histamine response. You really don't want to scratch at all if you can avoid it. Yeah, I heard about like pinching it. I'll usually pinch the area. Sometimes I don't know if how effective this is, but I'll take a hot knife or like a hot spoon or something like that and press the hot spoon into the bug bite. But the type of itch Anissa has, like, is just like all over back kind of thing. So kind of the only thing that I think is helpful right now is the shower. Like a hot shower. It's called the itch scratch cycle. It can be a huge bitch. You okay?
It's really bad.
Okay, you want to just go home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. We're going home. But here, I'll log out here. That'll be a fun, like, logging back into Acropolis, biting my ass. She's all right. We're just gonna, she probably won't be itchy by the time we get home. But thank you guys. Thank you, Maple. Thank you, Bushy, and to all the new people in the stream for being here. We're maintaining 900, and that's all I can hope for. And we're creating a fucking sweet ass community. It was a good discussion today, so thank you guys. I look forward to more awesome discussions like this. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow, or we might stream tomorrow. It's Anissa's birthday. I thought like maybe a birthday stream could be fun, but it might be better if we go and watch a movie or something. So we might be able to do it all, but I'll just know that we might. Thank you, Froggy Tonic. Bye.